That's the same price.
Oh.
One more pitch, he's saying. One more pitch.
One more pitch. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped up, shallow center field. Rojas sprinting in, he's under it. He has space, makes the catch, and Michael Lorenzon has thrown the 14th no-hitter in Philadelphia Phillies history. He is being mobbed by his teammates as the Phillies shut out the Nationals 7-0.
We're back with another episode of the Blue First Podcast. Gentlemen, please rise.
Trey!
Plenty to talk about this evening, but I wanted to make sure we got that standing ovation out of the way so that we all do our best. So hang around, talking training camp, Eagles, Bills, no, AFC, NFC North, and whatever else we talk about. You're listening to the Blue First Podcast.
Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and foes, we are back. Another episode of the Blue First Podcast coming to you live from the Northeast Pole. In a Sweaty Sack studio. I know Smitty loves that one. Not really.
Would it be the Parkwood Pole?
The Northeast Pole. I
All
mean,
right.
Come on, Santa, North Pole.
We invited this guy.
We could have
like
already
already.
that
Want to show up?
Yeah, on this.
What? Autographs? Like
I'm giving a neighborhood, not a street.
You can give the street now.
No.
We don't use that sort of language.
They'll be like, where's Deep?
I know, because you want to sing.
Where's Schmedium at?
They'll be like, where's Deep Freak? Where's that Deep Freak? I want to beat the Deep.
Where's
Let's start. Let's go.
Where's
How do you want to
That's the show. That's the show we call Beat the Deep, just like Beat the Hammer. You both are same two rep losers. You and Dick Hammer.
Wow. Dick Hammer?
Dick Hammer, yeah, Dick Hammer.
Dick Buckus?
I'll be the bartender for the evening, Jim.
Not bears.
We have the man
Trey.
shoveling food in his mouth, Brody Marcus.
What's up?
So to his left, we have the AP, CD,
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, President, Smitty.
Good evening, fine gentlemen.
To his left, we have the other statesman, Donald Kennedy Deke Martin.
What's going on, James?
Good evening. To his left, we have the guest back in, our guy, Brian Flannery.
He made it. After a 3-year, I hate this. He's back.
This is going to be like a State of the Union.
Hey, are you going to stand up for TJ and Andrew?
No, I'm not.
Nah.
Yeah, if you want. To AB's left, we have the
The man of
youngest Martin. Andrew Martin, the man of many words.
TikTok James, Young Lock.
To his left, the Don, fine hair.
Thank you. It's touching.
Keeping this live and on the air. Behind the mic,
Hey, Mitch.
the man, Nate, Money Pop Ball.
You just called him Mitch.
I told him, Mitch, what did I do?
He stopped talking.
Oh, did I freeze? Sorry.
That bitch.
Sorry.
Let's old school the other. I'm thinking of that bitch.
Try now. I'm losing my screen. I'm good. I'm good. All right. The most important thing.
Bow your head.
God blessing. Peace be with you.
And also,
With your spirit. The no-no. 14th no-no in Phillies history last night.
What a
Look
day.
back.
oh, wait, hold on. AB, hold on.
now
I'm
it's
saying
back.
2 months after this guy's been out there
That's all
hugging
it's all.
Batman every night. They're back. They've been back.
What a move. You give up a surplus minor league infielder.
Well, he might
Who's
be good
never
for
gonna-
5 years.
Maybe, but he's never going to break through here.
He's never going to throw a no-hitter, Smitty.
That's right.
Right.
And we're going to sign him to extension.
But you picked up a guy who has been dazzling for 2 games, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic first game, and then his
Yeah.
home debut makes it one for the ages, right? I mean, the no-hitter, the family emotion, the first home run.
Did you hear his mom?
What a night.
He said it was like pure chance that mom was there. Like he said,
Yes.
mom wasn't coming.
Mom
out.
wasn't
coming to help the family.
She had a flight back home to Anaheim, I think they live, and she's like, you know what? He's pitching tonight. I might not see it in a while. I'll just stick around, and he made her stay.
Yeah,
and, made it worth it.
And did you hear Topper in his interviews? Like he said, if he pulled him, he felt like he would have to wear a bulletproof vest walking.
Yeah.
Well, he said if he didn't get
He's absolutely right.
WIP earlier?
No, I was wishing the publicity.
Oh,
You sure about that?
yeah.
I'll listen to him.
Okay.
He said it last night on
Were you
Thursday.
following it on Twitter?
Are you not allowed? Are you not
It doesn't.
allowed?
Well, he's right on. I mean,
He is.
he pulled. Who was it?
Nolan, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Or Sanchez?
Or Sanchez.
Wasn't there one to be?
No, it was Sanchez. It was Sanchez. It was Sanchez.
Sanchez was on the note.
No hitter. No, come on.
No, it was Sanchez.
If he didn't get the last guy out, he was pulling him.
He pulled Sanchez after 6 innings.
Yeah.
And 70 something.
And he said his stomach was hurting, and there was something going on.
And then they ended up losing.
Right.
But I mean,
And that's when Deke said that he thought the Phillies were in trouble.
but this is the type of week though that catapults the team, right? Between the Trea Turner turnaround, which I know we're dying to talk about, then you get a no hitter. Castellanos is on fire. I mean,
Been right.
my God.
Hotter than his wife
What a
right
week.
now.
Fantastic week for the Phillies.
It's been a great week. And I said before we came on here, they're fun to watch. They're getting fun to watch.
I'm glad you're back on the
They're getting,
wagon.
look, man, it was the Sixers last year. It was tedious to watch that team play. They didn't look like they were enjoying themselves. It was work.
But this
They weren't
team's
enjoying-
always
this
looked
team-
like they've been
I don't know,
enjoying
man. There
themselves
was a
all year.
stretch there where
It was
they were dealing with the injuries.
It was
in May.
What did AB and I tell you? Just relax.
We did, but what about what Castellanos came out and said?
I was
Castellanos came out
perfectly
and said,
fine.
You know, we got a little full of ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
We took that's leadership.
Yeah,
They
right.
were lacking.
Say that again. What is it?
That's leadership.
That's leadership.
They were
Absolutely.
lacking in
That's
fundamental.
leadership, Jimbo.
And
still
and
lost.
they do a lot of the losses.
They still are lacking.
Father Argus,
They still are. They still are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
the
still are.
base running and the errors led to a lot of losses.
So, what would you say your scared level is now on a 1 to 10?
They're in first place.
No, hold on. I want to know his scared level. I
I'm
don't.
down to about a 5.
Out of what?
Out
Out
of
of
Out of 10.
Scared of what? Not making the playoffs?
Yeah.
No,
they're in the-
well,
Well, back in 1968, the
just
Phillies were up 11 games
Gene Mock.
with 12
the
to go.
Wickets.
And that last inning, I've seen too many things in my life. That's
First-
not a short
here-
thing.
First of all, I was 4 years old in 1968. I wasn't
40
paying
years old.
Watching the
No
team in
zero.
responsible Canadian
and I
shirt.
wasn't paying attention.
With your Canadian shirt on?
No, I didn't have my Canadian shirt yet.
Well, here. Go ahead. Dean.
No,
I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I'm good.
He doesn't have any.
Well, here's the thing. The Braves are 12-12 since the All-Star break. That's the thing to think about.
Dude,
right?
I'm not.
I said last night. Let me get
I don't
nuts.
think they catch them, but I think they beat the Braves. in the
Let's get
playoffs.
nuts. They could get the
They-
division.
Why can't they catch them?
I'm not saying
Why
they can't.
not?
I'm not saying
Strider,
they
Strider's
can't.
falling
The
off.
Braves pitching is
What I'm
Yeah, Strider's
Go with
falling
it.
and
off.
then they didn't make any moves at the deadline. What I'm
But you're not.
saying is, if the Phillies get the Braves again in the playoffs, they're gonna beat
The Braves have two bright spots. It's Acuna and Olsen.
them.
Didn't
Really?
he just get hurt too?
I don't
The other
know.
night?
I'm
I he's playing, but I thought
I'm waiting for paybacks for Acuna. Remember the
Oh,
beginning of the year, what he
Olsen's
did.
gonna win MVP,
Oh,
but
but
their
Raymond's
pitching
gonna-
staff, it's kind of
Olsen's gonna win MVP.
probably.
No, I didn't
He's
say
a monster year.
He's got 40 home
Smitty,
runs.
I will say
he's
this.
wearing the MVP jersey right there.
No, he's not MVP, but I mean,
He might get some top 5 votes.
Dude, he's got 40 home runs, right?
No, we're talking
and it's in
about-
June.
We're talking about Castellanos, not Matt Olson.
right.
Oh, Matt Olson's on MVP, yeah, right now.
So now that
No, I agree. But what I just said was Castellanos
Castellanos.
might get some top 5.
I don't
so. He
think
might
you
get the
heard
Silver
that.
he
Slugger.
doesn't have the
He might get a Silver Slugger.
Smitty, I will say this. Nobody wants to play the Phillies in the playoffs. And nobody especially wants to come to Citizen Bank
And
Park.
the thing that Dombrowski did, I'm not saying. Listen, we've seen Noah pitch in the postseason. He did it last year against St. Louis. He can pitch. That's a tough rotation to go up against. If you got Wheeler, you got Taiwan Walker,
Walker,
Bobby
Suarez.
Griezmann. Right now, he leads the major leagues and wins.
You
And now
got
throw
Suarez
Lorenzen into it.
and maybe Suarez if you
I'm
need
not-
to.
and it's like, they're
Lorenzen was
deep.
the starting pitcher for the AL, wasn't
No,
he?
he wasn't. He was
He
a
was a
bullpen.
starter, but
He was a
all-star.
bull.
He was like
It was a
he was
bullpen.
He was like a
But
one
what I'm saying
reliever.
is, like, there's
Do you even start? I mean, I know you have to, but like if you had to have a top 4, you're going to start 4 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You're not starting
You
Suarez.
put Suarez in the
Suarez is
bullpen. You got one right in the bullpen.
One of
Well,
them
you
has
have
to go to
6
the tenth.
starters right
Well, Sanchez is going in the pen too. Dirty Sanchez.
You only go
right now.
14.
No, I mean, no one's doing well tonight, but I mean,
Nah, he just got pulled.
He just got pulled.
5 1/3.
I don't know, dude.
How many runs he got?
He's just
He's
Zero.
not your game 1 starter.
Zero.
And I
He
would
gave
argue-
up 0.
He's not your game. He's not your game 2 starter either. I don't think. At this
Who's
point.
Taiwan?
I think he's got to be.
Nola. I don't
Nola
think he's your game 2
I
starter.
think
Nola
he
is.
is.
I don't know.
He's had a horrible year.
I agree. Like, you're gonna.
He also was he was cooked at the end of the
Yeah, but you got to
NLDS
remember.
he
Listen,
was
he
good.
carried that team. down.
NLDS he was good, but the NLCS he started showing
But listen,
signs of tiredness.
He carried the team.
it's hard to get back. You have to have a sense of urgency. I don't know if I think he's like your game 3 starter, to be honest.
Maybe
If
4.
that dude doesn't have a
Maybe
sense of
even 4.
urgency that he's got a payday coming for him if he pitches well in the playoffs, that's the thing. He's got a payday. If he, let's just say,
He's got a payday coming.
no, but
regardless.
let's say, but I'm
You're
saying,
you're quibbling over. Does he get
No,
120 or does he get
dude,
100? I mean,
let's say hypothetically he goes, the Phillies win the World Series. Not saying it happens. He goes 4-1
Jump right
in the
there.
playoffs with an ERA at 2. He's probably made himself an additional $80 million. Because if you show that you can,
80.
so you think someone gives
Right.
him? You think someone goes from giving him
like 5-2-7,
5-110 to 5-200?
5-180. If he,
Get the hell out of
About
here,
that.
dude.
What?
The tri-
Nola?
if he has a great postseason,
The
say he
the-
pitches well.
I
that's
don't
what
know.
people
I mean,
look
I
for.
don't know. The trend down is downward. on
They
the pitchers.
they said that starting pitchers don't get as much as
They're
they
not gonna-
used to.
especially after the
If
Verlander and
If the Phillies were
Scherzer
smart, they,
just
tried
asked.
to- they would try to lock up Lorenzon now.
Yeah, but
Pay him more.
Scherzer
Yeah,
and
the-
Verlander are old.
Yeah, 16 to 20 million, Lorenzon. Dude, you pay time on Walker. He was 500. You gave him 18 million. Yeah, Lorenzon's getting 15 to 20 mil.
For 2 starts.
It's not too sorry.
I think you need to see what else he does. I know he made an all-star.
Starting pitcher though.
I think he was an all-star.
No,
starter.
as a reliever, he
He's
was a
kinda like
long-term
somebody who-
reliever.
Yeah.
He was like-
He
He was like
They
you
say-
bring him in at like the 5th inning, goes down to like the
He-
7th or
He
8th.
could go in. It's a toss-up between him and Suarez, who goes in the bullpen in the postseason.
Are we glad that we didn't make moves? I know we had two.
It
two of you
was-
guys-
Absolutely.
Well, you were like you and DJ. I remember sitting on the beach here in a panic button about let's trade Bohm.
No,
I want to
Let's
hold
trade
on.
Bohm for Arenado. Anybody
Hold
else
on.
want to come? And
Hold on.
did you say?
Hold on.
And you
I
guys wanted to give up 3 prospects.
I said
Right or wrong, Jim?
no.
I'm ready to give up prospects.
Yeah, but
I said-
Bohm,
I
what
said
did he say?
if you could have
Don't
gotten,
say no. I want to trade
That's
Bohm.
right.
I'm glad they didn't. But if they could have gotten Arenado, I still would have done it.
For Bohm right
Yes.
now,
Yep.
you're crazy.
No,
you
It's not crazy.
Yes,
not
it is crazy.
Arenado's a top third.
But you were
baseman.
gonna have to give up him and like 3 prospects.
I wouldn't have given up I wouldn't give up on any of the big
Why?
arms.
I don't understand why you guys just don't
It
want to
doesn't
let
matter.
him ride with Bohm.
Listen,
I like Bohm.
I like Bohm too. There's nothing against him.
It's just a player you're getting in return.
Correct.
Hey, he's getting a guy that makes a
It's
ton more money
solid.
that's what 7 years
Yeah,
older.
and Bohm's versatile now.
But here's the thing: you got to ask yourself: in 5-10 years from now, is Bohm ceiling Arenado?
Who knows?
Yeah, I mean we don't
You're
know.
you're in the air about it. You're
Look at his
questioning
numbers right now.
Listen,
His
I-
RBIs aren't that far off from Nolan.
I would say
His glove
Bohm,
isn't even
but
close.
he's,
Well, yeah, I
he's,
know
a,
that.
he's a solid.
I think his glove's done better.
His glove's gotten better. I love him at the
Arenado
plate,
has like 2 or 3.
and he can play
gold
first.
He's 7.
gloves. 7.
And what is
Thanks.
it? 32,
A few off it. I said
35 million a year for the next. I think it's the right move.
Doesn't matter. Middleton's money. Who cares?
Right. I'll go outside more players.
Yeah.
I think we saw Middleton at Eagles training camp. I swear it was.
Surprised me.
He is an Eagles fan.
But he was sitting in the tent with the peons, like the little people.
I can see that.
He sits up in the nosebleeds at Phillies games
And
sometimes.
he's a man of the
He
people.
was sitting with a guy that had a Fu Manchu. Like,
That's
I
funny.
don't know
That was his bodyguard.
maybe.
No, but he seems like the type that would just.
And he
you
was
know,
all
you
Eagle
walk
out.
in
He
here and
had
be like, hey,
Eagles-
what's up, guys?
Eagle socks on. He
Oh,
had
really?
the nice green polo. with
They
the-
said he walks around downtown too. I mean,
Because I don't
believe
know. I walked by and I was like, "Hey, Mr. Middleton," but I don't know that he heard me, and I wasn't sure it was him. I was just like,
why do you call him Mister?
"I don't know." I should have
Like,
said John.
explain this.
I
Yeah.
should've said hi, John.
Gonna show
He's a billionaire.
Respect for
Oh,
what?
He's
Get
a
over it.
billionaire.
Good for him. I'm not
He's over
respecting his paycheck.
So I feel like I gotta call him Mr.
Come on,
Lord.
this is like the Mr. Lurie thing. Like I mean, unless I played for the team,
Well, we
Jeff.
saw Lurie in Nashville at the Titans game.
we did. I called him Jeff Lurie.
Did you guys call him Mr. Lord?
No, I called him.
Nah.
Strings.
Yeah,
Nah,
nah,
it's
strings.
No, we
It was a-
we
it was
saw
a
his
look-
doppelganger.
Yeah, it was
I
a
actually
look-alike.
spotted his doppelganger. screamed glory at it until we all got a picture with him.
It's one of my dad's buddies. They were down there with one of the couples at my dad's house.
This dude is.
That must not be the
Lori's
first time
great.
he's heard it.
Does he get it? I was gonna say he's got to get it.
Yeah, he chuckled about it.
Does he look
Mr. Barnes.
just like?
He was a good sport.
Yeah, for sure.
Joe White needs to relax. Tonight's a perfect example. They don't.
So look, I didn't want to be the one
Come on, Joe.
to deflate all the
Relax.
excitement here.
What are you deflating? Don't tell me because
Those teams they played.
You can always find a schedule.
Jim, how did the
They're
All-Star
10 and
break?
15.
They're 5-1 against the two best teams in the American League.
Yeah, but what are they against some of the worst
Oh
teams
my
in
God,
the,
dude!
in the league?
The National Series that you're still talking about with
From
the
March
Braves
21st,
lost,
doesn't matter.
Like two
So
out of
what?
three in the National
So
League.
what?
Hey, I got a new slip. This is just I'm going off.
Well,
past
Brady-
the-
Home run.
No. Oh,
Home run?
Trey Bomb.
Trey Bomb.
Trey Bomb.
What's up, Joe White? Patrick Corbin, get out of here.
Who's winning?
Phillies are 2-1.
Trace,
No, I was
2,
gonna-
and we were down 1.
No, we were down one. I didn't know what the score
No, I'm
was.
saying-
I didn't know what the score was. I can't see the TV.
What
I'm
we
saying-
said-
Relax, medium.
Is the Delco Ultimate Warrior there? Did we miss out on it?
But he's not
He's
paying
not paying
tonight,
up?
and he's wearing a jersey that came from Shanghai. It's not powder blue.
Dude,
It's sea blue.
ultimate.
It's sea blue. He's
I
not.
told you I've been pent up.
Listen, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Oh my God.
That's disrespectful to the WWF. Like, we should not even put Ultimate Warrior in PSG.
The bad teams
No,
that you're
no.
talking about,
Demolition?
the bad teams
Party
that you're
City.
still upset about them not beating. I know in past seasons they don't make the playoffs, so you don't got to worry about playing them again.
No, but
But the good teams they are beating, you play them in the playoffs, and they
Right.
do well.
and
against
they
them.
took
Oh,
5.
stop.
Just saying,
You're
it
right.
happens, you know?
Stop.
Dude, 5 out of 6.
I don't think we'll be seeing the Nationals.
They lost the series against the
And they're
Nationals.
going to win
And they
3 out
lost
of
the
4
series
against
against
the
the
Nationals.
Pirates.
Relax.
And they split against the freaking Nationals.
You guys got a microphone. You don't have to scream.
Look, Joe
What,
White,
three doors down?
No.
Trey Bomb.
You know, I hate to say this. I just got the joke. So I'm looking up there and I'm like, why is Boba Fett fat?
Oh, it's Stinky
But
Pete.
he's Boba Fett. Oh, no. Who the hell's Stinky Pete?
Oh my God.
Ah, okay. But I'm looking at him. But he's Boba Fett. Right, Boba Fett.
Oh,
Oh,
That ain't right, man.
that's not right.
All right, so no.
Well, actually, it doesn't because he doesn't come anywhere within 215. He's strictly out in Johnstown. So
J-Town.
I don't know if it's probably just spinning around all day with some of the stuff with some no facts for the Phillies. So that was in the Phillies history. First one, who was it? You were there.
what?
The first no
Still here.
first no hitter in Phillies
I have
history.
no
He has
idea.
no idea. Come on.
Christy Matheson?
He didn't pitch for the Phillies.
Christine Matson.
1885.
Christy Matheson.
1885. Charles Ferguson.
Oh, yeah. I
Forgot
forgot
he
about
was the guy that landed on the
I
moon.
DVR'd that.
Yes, absolutely.
Christian-
Ferguson.
What?
Not Christy Matheson. I was thinking Grover
I
Cleveland. outfit.
DVR'd it.
Oh,
The president?
Yeah,
Jim Bunning. Jim Bunning's no.
Father's Day.
Father's
Against
Day.
the
yeah.
Nats.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can give you.
That was also the Phillies' first perfect.
I can give you most recent
Yeah.
if you give me against the team.
Terry Mulholland.
That was against the
That was
Pirates,
wrestling,
right?
wasn't he?
In Pittsburgh,
Terry Mulholland?
against the Pirates.
Against the Pirates.
Right. Charlie Hayes blew the perfect game.
All right, hold
It
on.
was
Keep
the first
going.
one. It was the
Keep
first
going.
one
I'm
at the
on
vet.
a roll.
You got an error.
I'm on a roll. Give me
Tommy
the next
Green
one.
afternoon game against the Montreal
I don't have
Expos.
them all. I just
Well,
have
give me
some.
another one.
Doc.
Against the
that
Marlins.
was-
And it was
No,
the team
no,
lined up.
Which one?
That was a perfect game. The
They
no
got
hitter.
two.
No
Yeah,
hitter was the
yeah.
Reds.
The
It's no hitter
Marlins
was perfect.
and the Reds.
The Reds are the playoffs.
Cole Hamels
Right.
was against the Cubs. Combined no hitter with Cole
Kevin
Hamels was
Millwood.
against the Braves.
Millwood was against the Braves.
Millwood was against the
His whole
Braves.
team.
Doc's in the playoff was the first one.
Didn't
It's
Randy
Bank.
Wolf?
Against Cincinnati.
No, man.
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Tommy Green had one. I don't
Yeah.
know
Peter Green.
but he had one.
Against the Expos.
Rick Wise.
Cole.
Cole
had-
against
Yeah,
the
two.
Cubs and Wrigley last start.
Cole
Yeah.
had the combined.
He had two.
Combined against Atlanta.
He
With
had two.
Applebaum, Diekman,
What happened after he got his no hitter?
Got
got
traded.
traded
Got
to the
traded.
States.
Days later.
To the team that he just beat.
Right.
Got traded with
later,
Diekman
yes.
for a
No,
bunch
wasn't
of
he got
junk.
traded to Texas first?
Right, he got traded to
And
No, he
Texas.
said the team they just beat.
Right.
I thought he got traded to the Cubs.
He
No,
did
the
after-
Rangers
after-
traded him.
after- yeah.
So that's just.
And he just retired this week, so I think we should
Yes.
salute
Yeah.
him. I mean,
Standing out.
no, there's
It's Cole.
Standing out.
actually,
Cole.
actually,
Standing
yeah.
out.
Hey,
Now you at Uncle Steve.
NLCS and World Series.
Listen,
MVPs.
highly underappreciated, and it's actually a
I gotta say,
disgrace.
the standing is a great call. It's so
It's-
funny. Right now.
It's fantastic. The standing up.
For
See,
this,
it works.
this is a good call, but like,
It works. For like Trey, it did nothing. But it worked here. It works here.
All right,
Hold on.
can we get into that?
Hold
now?
on. Can I get my?
No, wait,
Can
wait,
I
wait.
get my?
Wait,
Can I get my point out?
Let that flag put it up.
I would say this: it's an absolute disgrace. The Phillies retired Roy Halladay's jersey
Oh, I knew you.
before Cole Hamels. Roy Halladay won Squatta here. Cole Hamels. So what? Cole Hamels was the World Series MVP
Well,
and
si-
ended a 25-year drought.
Roy
Roy Halladay was here for 4 years and was good for 2.5 of them.
but he
I
retired
think it's
before
time.
COVID.
So what?
He didn't
Why
retire. He
is
didn't
why is his number retired?
Well, I guess retired and then
Why
Roy
is
got retired.
why,
he got
if
hurt,
you
too.
if you have retired Roy Halladay's number as a Philly, you have to retire Hamels, Jimmy, Chase, Howard,
Shane,
maybe Shane.
Shane.
Like you, honestly, but you've opened up a real can of worms there.
I don't
Is he?
disagree.
Is he? Listen, he's a Wall of Fame guy. I know he's a Hall of Famer, but should he be his number be retired by the Phillies? I say absolutely not.
no, I don't think so. I'm with
John
you.
Denny won a what do you
Cy
call it,
Young.
Cy Young here. So does Steve Bedrosian. Their numbers aren't retired. Bedrock,
Let's talk about the Madrid.
Wall of Famer.
Down at the number.
I can make
the
that
number
better,
one
bro.
club down in Wildwood. The towing nuts.
Oh yeah.
Famous towing nuts.
Yeah.
They also serve
Towing nuts.
cherry bombs.
Mm.
Yes, they do.
A cup of cherry bombs. Was out there one night with my cousins, and every like 10, 15 minutes, I'd get a cup of cherry bombs, and his buddy Mark would be like, "Here's the Bedrosian. Just give me the cup of cherry bombs."
Sign
I
off.
went to the head of tell people.
Gatorade.
Yeah, I could
We don't need to
imagine
get
why.
into that.
That's
If
how
there's any left.
We're not comfortable with my Halladay criticism.
I think she was,
No,
no, she was pregnant with the twins.
I'll be honest with you.
She might have been pregnant with her.
I'll be honest with you. I don't have a problem with them putting Halladay in the Wall of Fame.
Wall of Fame,
Wall-
yes.
No, Hall of Fame, he deserved it. I don't know if
Hall of Fame, yeah.
I don't know if I would have retired his number.
Correct.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays, yeah.
But am I upset about it? I'm only upset about if they don't retire 30.
I mean, you gotta look
They
at
gotta
what-
retire.
they never
20.
They've given it back out. It's back in circulation. There was somebody that had it 3 weeks ago. One of the relief.
Doesn't mean you can't get rid of it.
Who?
There's a couple numbers that should be
35?
retired from that 08 team. Rollins, if he goes in the Hall of Fame, it should be retired.
Yeah, of course.
Ryan Howard, right? King Sudley.
I mean, Howard has.
Rollins. I think Rollins.
Howard's got the second. Howard has the second most home runs in franchise history.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got an
I think there's
MVP.
4 from that team that could be.
That's 6
Rollins.
years.
Rollins was the best player.
Rookie of the year.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think- Well, Lynch had one good year. That's like kind of hell.
He had a good. The 09 year, he was good.
Yeah,
He was
but
terrible in 09. He
Yeah,
fell
he got
apart in
hurt.
09.
He got hurt in the pile.
come on, man. You're like having these horrible takes lately.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I thought he was.
Oh, 08, he was great.
Hamels was horrible in 09. too.
09, they had to put Madsen in the closer
Right,
role.
exactly. Come on.
He was a young pup. Excuse me a little bit.
I gotta get on my game. I don't know that. I'm a second half player. All right, relax.
You were going through some stages in your life.
09. I'm trying to think what I was
You're
doing.
going
09, sixth grade, I think it was.
Did you want to talk about the ovation?
Yeah, the armpits.
I know it's digging at it. You want to talk
I
about
mean,
it?
I want to talk about it.
I'm going to start.
I think it was
No,
directed at
we
Steve.
heard you
No,
all
I-
week.
Oh, directed to Steve.
We don't want to hear you. This city is known for being
Oh my-
hard ass.
Oh my God!
Right?
Here we go. All right,
And nobody likes it.
why
when
don't you
you
get your
care.
little bow tie? Pee Wee Herman Rosen?
Well, how about you let him speak?
Go get your 20 minutes. Let him get his.
The standing ovation.
Okay. But what it did, all you gotta do is listen to the tape when I said.
What
this week.
does it do or
It
what
built him
did it
up.
do?
Let me ask you
No.
something.
The Kansas City Royals.
He just hit a home run tonight. He got 5 extra
Just
innings.
imagine
He
he
got
got into his groove.
He's in a
Against the Kansas City
7-game
Royals.
hitting
Oh
streak.
my God,
Triple A
dude,
teams.
8 now. 8.
No, I
He was
think
at
it
7
was
last night,
was
and he had a homer tonight.
Royals and Nationals are hard.
Dude, you guys don't want to. You guys.
I think
They don't- they- They don't want to admit that they were wrong.
I don't necessarily. I think it's a little.
And you saw-
Here,
Is
here-
it coincidence?
Is it coincidence?
No.
It's dumb luck.
no, it's not.
It's dumb luck.
No, it's
Dumb
Why?
timing.
Why? Here's my problem. Why do you guys
Have a
think, like,
problem with it.
There's anything wrong with lifting someone up? On
Yeah.
It's not. It's
There's
not.
nothing
It's not
wrong.
bad, But we're.
If it
There's
was
nothing wrong with that.
organic, if it was organic and you got
God.
this
Yeah,
done,
yeah, yeah.
and people
Yeah.
were like, you know what? This guy,
Yeah.
the fact that WIP and
It was
975.
actually
Hey,
me
get on the
before
radio.
WIP. Go back. That's you. That's right. I'm going to take credit.
Hold,
That's
hold,
why the Phillies are 3.5 up.
Hold on.
The fact that we had to have a movement for people to stand up and cheer
Trade
this
day.
Jim, I think that
Come
would
on, AB.
I think that would have happened
I'll tag you.
regardless of the Jack Fritz and
That's what I'm
whoever
saying.
on
If it was
97.5
organic-
said.
if it was
No,
organic,
I'm saying it would have happened regardless. But here's the thing. We wear this banter as being badasses and we boo and we throw snowballs at Santa Claus.
Yeah,
Evidently.
we're all
You know,
baseball
young.
here.
Hold on. But we also wear this crown of being the smartest fans in sports.
Mhm.
And the fact that
Except
Trea
we can't
Turner
evaluate quarterbacks.
is on this team for the next 12. I'll do my mea culpa for that later. Trea Turner's on this team for the next 12 years. And if they're going to be successful,
Actually,
Trea
it's
Turner-
11. Keep going.
okay. Trea Turner, you're still on my point here. Trea Turner has to be successful for them to be successful.
Right.
So I actually think it was really smart
I mean,
I
not to
agree.
give him, not to give him the shit treatment and not to give him
Right.
whole.
No,
you
check
want
it
to
out.
beat a guy down.
No, I was not saying boo.
I'm getting beat up. You're
Okay.
gonna spit on me.
I never said boo.
Your issue is
I
that
said there's no reason for me to stand up and give this $300
Why?
million
Why?
player a standing ovation for doing
Why?
jack
Why?
squat.
Why?
Why? Exactly why.
Sometimes
But I actually-
people are going through things that are deep.
but I actually
they're human at the end of the day. I know you don't want to hear it.
No, I
You don't want to
get
hear
that.
it, but he, like,
But if you're having a bad day at work, does your boss go like, "Hey, Smith, you know what? You're doing great."
yeah, I mean, they ask me if I'm okay. Yeah, they lift you
But
up.
this,
You're what are you gonna
going
do? If
through it-
I'm down, you gonna spit on me or kick
No,
me
but
in the
it's
nuts?
No, that's what his boss
No, I'm
does.
gonna say, I know your performance is
Yeah, well, we have our emails.
let's see what we can do.
I just don't understand why you guys have a problem with it.
We were here last week saying if he's going through it and he's having issues, maybe he needs time off.
And I said,
But
stand
but-
down.
but
Didn't I not? Did I
but
say
wait.
it? I said you're stupid.
But wait a minute.
And it worked.
Wait, you guys are burying the lead though. He got time off, right?
You got one day.
He got
2 days.
2 days.
Oh,
But he al-
yeah.
There was no
Well,
game.
hold on.
One was by the-
But
by
all-
the-
hold on. Hold on. But when he
Get
booted,
out, ball.
hold on.
Oh, that was
When he
stupid.
booted that ball,
That's like 3 misses.
when he booted the ball and cost them the game, he also said he owned up to it
But
pretty,
you know what else?
pretty hard.
Here's the
Said I
thing.
blew this.
I had a problem with that, and I had a problem.
What?
I said,
Because
no,
of
no.
the
I had a problem with them
the blown ball. Right?
exclusively blaming it on Trey because
Well, it wasn't just him. of
no,
course.
they blew
No,
it.
but it
No,
wasn't
5-0
just
lead.
him.
Oh, you
Yes.
guys were all blaming them.
No.
Coach,
I
It
was.
was just him. Bullshit.
Kimber
I
with the
did.
block, all
I
the other
blamed
numbers,
him.
a lot
I
of
blamed
nonsense.
him.
Nah, it was so
DJ
sad.
blamed
It was
him.
blowing a
Jim
5-0
blamed him.
lead. But he had the biggest.
say
He
you.
had the biggest part in that loss.
I don't know.
No, he didn't.
I still think
Kimber
in order for this team to be successful, he has to be. You have to get him in good spirit.
It ended up biting him in the ass.
This got him going, and you guys are upset.
Yeah.
You are upset. You are. You like little Pee Wee Herman Rosenthal today. Stop bringing up Pee Wee Herman. He's dead. Rest in peace.
He's not here to defend himself.
Well, at least he's not exposing himself anymore and getting arrested. That's what he did before. I mean,
Jesus, shut up,
Call
dude.
Mike Mamula before Mamula
Yo,
did it.
can you let him speak, please? Thank you.
I said, you are.
All right.
You're upset.
Time out.
How many lives has the internet saved, by the way?
Yo,
He's calling a timeout.
Time out.
He's got one left.
Deke's idea was, hey, where do you want to go for a week? Tell him a plane
Yes,
ticket.
because he
and
needed
come
a
back.
break.
Great idea, Deke.
I said it was silly before I said it.
Ostracize him.
He wants to go to St. Joe's Prep for a week. They'll get him in shape.
Listen, put yourself in his shoes, okay? That day or whatever you.
I miss play balls all the time.
No. I'm talking about you start to hear this talk, this chatter about there's a growing opinion that they should give you a standing O at the game before your first at that. I'm getting to it. If you shut up.
I don't think you're making any sense.
And
I'm with you, Deke.
and
You
you put yourself in his shoes and you start to think, oh damn, the Philly fans are. Do I stink really that bad that the
I
Philly
don't think he
fans
thought that
that
at
the
all.
Philly fans need to give me a standing O?
I don't
Now,
think he did at all.
now,
I thought he thought.
now the pressure is on him to go and perform because he's going to get a standing O. Let's do something.
I actually think his reaction was, you know
Damn,
what?
I'm appreciated
You know what?
here. I got to
These
go to
people-
war for this team.
These people are awesome.
Yes.
I gotta get my money.
Dude, and Lorenzon has said it.
I don't know.
Harper said it. Castellanos has said it. They've all said that
But
they made a
there
big
was a
deal,
kid.
and the team
There's
felt
a
it.
possibility that he
put up billboards
potentially put
thanking
himself
them.
under more pressure.
They also believe in a stupid song. I'm dancing by myself.
Oh wait.
Whoa.
That's good.
That's
Oh
not
my
it's not
God.
that's a good song.
Dude,
It's
is
not
he really
good.
going there? It works.
So why?
Chip, you're going there.
trying to be the Howard Estes tonight. He knows that
said the
right
beat
note. It was the right note. You guys honestly,
So something a song
They're
that
big
brings
man
the
'cause they were
clubhouse together,
right?
it unifies them.
Yeah, like
You have issue with
this.
Yeah, he
look,
does.
this team is going to be here for a while. Like this team, this is the Phillies team for the next 5-6 years at least, right?
8 years.
Yeah, eight
these
years.
Some of it.
Okay, but
But
we can't move,
let
so-
them have a theme. Let them have a song.
No, but
Like,
why?
like,
I don't know
You'll be dancing on your own
I'm
for 8
still
years.
not.
why not? If it wins this World Series, I'll dance on my own and anywhere anywhere.
I'm
Like,
still not understanding the fact that, like, he was welcomed, got appreciated, and he felt it. The team felt it, but yet you guys
And he
wanna-
stepped up, and it
yeah,
worked.
And he stepped up.
I'll admit that I was wrong about it. Like it absolutely helped.
No.
and it
But
worked.
why are you
But
still
I just
upset?
don't. I'm not upset at that. I'm just
You
saying
are,
I
both
don't
of you, as a
think
big
it was
man.
necessary.
You
Yeah.
guys, no, you guys are
Little League.
Why was
But it worked.
It's not Little
It
League.
did
It
work.
was
Why
Little
is it-
League.
Why is that Little League?
Now-
Because we called up the WIP and compared it to her Little League. Her
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Well, everything.
It was Little League.
I don't think it was
So-
Little League. In this day and
So
age,
why are we not cheering Nolan? He got bumped tonight, but good job.
he's been. I think
Good job. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
But-
we haven't cheered. We didn't cheer Harper when he was
they
in
did it for Castellanos.
Cheer Schwarber's been
Like
terrible.
Castellanos.
JT, like we're not standing for these guys.
They're getting
Well,
a lot of.
Dude, it's his first year in the city. You got to make a guy feel welcome. Like
And how
I
come
said,
we didn't do it for
He
Nick
got
last
well.
year?
they did do it for Nick.
Not to that extreme.
I don't know. They did.
They didn't do
the
that.
same
Treatment. I'll tell you what, Nick didn't get the Boo Bird treatment last year.
Right.
He
They
struggled.
tried to boot
Because
They tried to
Harper
boot.
was hurt.
Trey did not
No.
go.
Trey never got booed.
Oh my! Come on.
When did he get booed?
He got booed the last homestand.
Yeah, he did get booed.
Horribly
He
booed.
got booed bad.
Dude, come on, man.
I was at the game.
I'm not yelling at him with the business person special.
I just don't understand. Like, these,
But the net- the net- the net
these guys
game-
are human.
the
Okay,
net-
you're looking at the paychecks. I'm looking at the fact that he also he's transitioned, playing. He's all
Listen,
with this
did-
team all the
did
way
you-
over.
Did you hear
He
Hugh
just had a
Douglas?
baby.
Did you hear Hugh Douglas?
Well, Hugh Douglas is an idiot too.
Did you hear what he said?
Wait, do we really care what a football player says
they
about
got-
baseball?
I'm going to tell you what he said, though.
About
What'd
to
he
get
say?
his ass served by T.O. in the locker room.
No,
That's what I call
no,
his
no,
bitch
no,
son.
no, no.
Yeah.
He said, when I
Yeah.
played in Jacksonville and I
Stay
stunk,
in Atlantic, you.
I played in Jacksonville, I stunk, I got booed. He said, you know what? Every Tuesday it felt a lot better. And they said, why? He said, because I got paid.
Hold on. You're also.
Just don't
you're- hold on,
understand
hold on.
why.
You're wait a minute. Wait.
I mean,
Wait. I'm
I'm
actually.
just telling you what you
did
said.
Hurts get booed?
Hold on.
Have points?
Hold on.
Hurts got booed at points.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
Hold on.
So-
Hugh Douglas was also at the end of his career,
Right, and he wanted to
chasing
get
a
paid.
chasing a paycheck.
Turner wants
This
to
guy's
be
in his
here.
prime and wants to be here.
Well, not according to Dean. He's declining.
29 years old.
I didn't say that.
Dude, no. You did say that.
What did I say?
You said his batting averages went down in the past 4 years.
Yeah, his numbers have gone down.
So you're saying he's out of his prime.
Yes, you did. You said he's declining.
Well, his numbers show it.
Numbers don't mean anything.
Here's the turning point.
What? Numbers don't mean that. You get paid on numbers.
Numbers never lie.
Our podcast is called Santa Booed First. Are you telling me we can't boo anymore?
We should change.
That's what I'm hearing.
Santa stand
Nobody
out first.
can't do it. Nobody said it. I'm saying it.
I'd like to see a logo of Santa golf clapping.
This is what I'm trying to say. They booed him horrendously, dude. Go back the last month. They were
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
It wasn't like wow.
I don't think it was.
And you know
I don't
what?
think it was
And
horrendous.
you know what the Phillies said? Yeah, the fans were like, all right, the Marlins game, he blew it. But what's the point of beating the guy when he's down? Let's try to lift him up. Let's show him that he's appreciated. Like he's got a full no trade clause. He's here for a
Well,
long.
I think there's.
I just don't
I think
understand why you guys
Let me ask you this.
really.
If this continues 2-3 years from now where he's really struggling,
No, we're not.
can we
gonna
look
keep
back at this and like, wow, like
I don't
that
think.
really.
I think
Useless.
It'll be like we were.
And if we win the World Series,
Live in the moment.
And the players like,
Sure.
it's because of Trea Turner, and that's
If
how
they
to
win a
go.
World
You
Series,
got to
I'll
be like,
sure.
that was the greatest
Fine.
moment in sports history.
But if
Let's
it's
not
not
even
even
look
years from now, like it's like
But
I'm not even look that far. What if he shits the bed in the Angel series? What if he goes over 17
I mean,
in the Angel
dude,
series?
Harper went over something in the
And we didn't give him a standing ovation,
oh my
did we?
God, dude, you're really like getting buried
like,
because it's
deep in
not
the-
a necessary thing.
And
Like
it's his first year in
doesn't
Philadelphia.
matter.
They're trying to show you that
he's
they're
a
behind
professional
them.
baseball player. He's been in the league for 10 years.
Yeah, oh
no,
my
but
God.
you're missing.
You're
whole-
missing the-
They're missing the whole
There is no
point.
point.
You're just upset because it
I'm
worked.
not upset.
Both
It
of you
did
are.
work. I'm agreeing with you.
Amy, I know you don't agree with me a lot. They're mad because I sat here last Thursday, and what did I say? He's gonna go. He's gonna hit a ball.
I agreed with you. I agree.
And
Smitty, it did
But
work.
just
But-
like you said, Don Brown. Castellanos.
listen,
How's
listen.
that work for you, bro?
Listen.
How's that work
I'll
for
just
you?
keep throwing
Listen.
out bad takes and
Again,
like, Bryce Harper is
Hold on, but you're also
Derek,
here's the other
Oh.
Dylan Ruff.
Dylan Ruff.
Darren Ruff,
Yeah.
Dylan Cuss. Here's the other thing you guys were missing here that we didn't bring up here. They were close to being really good, right? They were a game or two out of the wild card. Turner's struggling. The fans are smart, like I said before, and you go, well, if he starts to hit,
Yeah.
then things can happen, right? If they were 20 back, this wouldn't have happened.
No,
Right?
hell no.
They would have
I hope it
booed the
wouldn't.
holy hell out of him, and I would agree.
Yeah.
But you're that close, and you're going, you see the ingredients are there, you go,
But that was the
It's a
thing.
positive-
That's the frustrating thing about them is that we knew how good they could be because
right, so we gave him a little positive encouragement,
And
and
he
it
wasn't,
worked.
it wasn't just at the plate. He sucked in the field.
It's the worst.
He's
because
Yeah,
all-
he got
because
some-
he brought
he got-
the plate
all
to the
day.
field,
All
and he
right,
brought the
hold on,
field with him to
hold
the
on.
plate.
I don't know that he sucks
Hold
in
on, hold on,
12
hold on.
errors and
What? That's
Hold
almost
on.
he's got the
Here's-
second
hold on.
most yards in the league.
Here's
Who's
my,
also playing
here's
shortstop?
my issue. Wait, hold on. Here's my issue. Last week, you guys all around this table, right, said
Oh, foul.
he's in his own head.
Yeah.
right?
I never said
What-
that.
What is a way to
Nope.
get somebody out of their own head? Is to shut like
Give him a break.
they give
You
him a
cheer
break.
them up.
Yeah, send them on a
Give
script.
him a
Like
Cheer them up. You cheer them up.
right, raise them up. There's nothing wrong.
Raise them up with Eagles wings, man.
Right.
Can we end this conversation?
I mean, yeah. Can you just admit that you guys
No,
were wrong?
no,
And then
that's-
what?
I was on.
Admitting that, but I
What?
still-
Are you ready to admit you were wrong?
No.
Then you.
I agree with Smitty the whole time that he's gonna turn around and cash down. He's gonna turn around.
I was just laughing when Turner hit that home run. I'm like, these mother suckers.
Mother.
You know what I did? I got up.
Yeah, and then you were, yeah, and then Kim was like, he should give Schwarber standing out and he hit a ball.
I do. Dude, you guys see my gas and my dance.
But
Shoes are so solid. From
Don't
getting up
you-
and down.
don't you guys also realize the long-term residual
No, they don't.
there where other players are going
They
to
think
look
they're
at that.
too masculine. to
Other
cheer.
players are
That's
going
what this is about.
It's not even.
Yes, it
other
is.
players hear Harper, they hear Hurts, they hear this
Yeah,
now,
that's
and
it.
they go, Philly, man,
But
I'm a free agent. You know
What
what?
did Lorenzon say? He credited that right away.
Absolutely.
The difference
Castellanos
between
said it.
Hurts, Turner,
Oh my God.
Bohm, Hurts and Bohm, young guys. They need that. Turner's been
Why are
in
you
the league for
to
how
say
long?
what he needs? Who are you to say what a human needs?
I don't know. He's 29.
You might need some ass to get him going.
Oh.
I hate to say it, he's 29 years old. He's a kid to me
So
now.
let me
To
ask
you
you
too.
this.
No,
If Hurts throws 5 picks, they go.
Maybe a grandson to D.
Not
Are you going
sports
to
age.
kill him or
I-
cheer him?
What's that?
If Hurts has a really bad start to the season, you think the Eagles fans are going to not try to build him up?
No, they're gonna boo him because they're Eagles fans.
No, I disagree.
Because we're Eagles fans.
I
Dude, they
disagree.
approved the first half after the Super Bowl.
I said if they start, like, let's just say.
You know how many times I heard AJ Feely chants in that stadium?
Well, we also heard Joe Flacco chants from our producer.
He's gonna go over that.
I think we can all agree on this much. The Phillies go nowhere if Trea Turner doesn't produce.
Right.
So then what?
So why
what
wouldn't you
was wrong with
encourage
that move?
So then what's wrong with
Get some going.
I disagree.
no?
They were still in a playoff spot while Trea Turner sucked.
So now you're in the first place.
Yeah,
to play.
Barely.
Now you're.
Barely. You were holding on by your pubic hair.
No, you weren't
Oh my
solidly in a playoff spot. You were in and out, in and out, in and out of a playoff
But
spot.
to build on that thought, if Trea Turner was a $300 million man, we'd be ahead of Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't agree with that. Atlanta's been
Why?
No, we'd be neck and neck with them if nothing
You
else.
want to be 11 games down?
I don't know. I don't.
No,
Wheeler and
no.
Nolan haven't been pitched. Didn't pitch well either. Ray Muto didn't hit. Oh,
This
God.
team is
It's just
built-
going to be another false
Nasty
alarm.
bomb.
Oh!
Oh! Once again.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah,
They'll spank
that
you.
is, it's like right up Smitty's out. I mean, Turner hits a 2-run now.
Yeah, I know. This is like. Yeah,
What's
change
it
it
for?
up.
What's the score?
I never get down because
Yeah,
I'm out the bed tonight.
hold on, hold on. Wait, when he brushes his teeth, do you stand?
The dog takes a dump.
No, but are you ready? Are you ready to say that you are wrong about Castellanos? Because me and TJ both told you he found.
Oh, there's Liam. They got Liam in there.
Yeah, Liam's.
What do I need to admit about being wrong? That he sucked last
You
year?
said this
Is that
year he would
accurate?
suck.
Is that
You wanted to trade him at the deadline.
I did because he was the most valuable
Oh
player
my-
on his team.
So
He was the only asset on his team at the deadline.
Brendan Stock could have.
Who else was playing better than Castellanos?
Stock.
So why would you trade him?
Right.
Stathis got a 10.
Because you
Stop-
Yo, Stathis got hit by a pitch.
Yes, he doesn't like him. Yeah.
No.
Oh, they're talking shit.
Oh, no.
You want
He hit him right in the wrist.
Keep home. The guy who would have brought something back was Castellanos.
No.
He's given you more than he would bring back.
Dude, Castellanos is.
And look at
He's
the
pitching.
It's okay, Jim.
You got
Just say
pitching.
I was
Yeah, we
wrong
got it anyway.
about Nick. All right, that's what I'm saying. But no, but just say I was wrong about Nick. No.
Last year, no. He sucked last year.
Dude, you said this year, Deke. Come on, come to my defense. He said,
My-
no, Nick's gonna have a horrible year.
I don't know that he sucked. He had a very average.
Jim, you're full of shit. TJ, did he start? Was he on Nick from the beginning of this year?
He had a very
Before
average
he
year
started
last.
telling him he sucks.
I don't know that he
I
sucked.
think he's just on him just to be.
He was on him since last year.
I've been on Turner this year.
Well, yeah, you're on somebody every year. I'm gonna see who else you're gonna be on. Can we get the football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got a question.
You
not
you
school,
ran
dude.
out of timeouts, dude.
Rojas,
Yes.
potential future leadoff hitter.
I don't know about leadoff, but everyday
Yep.
center fielder, yeah.
Oh, definitely everyday center fielder.
So
And
where
I
you put
think-
Marsh then?
I think potential leadoff hitter.
Marsh should go to the left. And
Marsh
then
go to left.
Maybe Mitch.
Why?
this
Why
offseason.
wouldn't you put him at leadoff?
Who,
Okay,
Rojas?
But Trea
Yeah.
Turner lead off, and he hit.
Coach Schwarber's too comfortable at leadoff, and he hit solo home
Why
runs.
is he upset? They're
He's
winning.
he.
You guys are like they're.
Wait. Let me
No,
ask you a question.
Baseball
Let me ask you a
first
question.
time.
What
Am
got
I
what,
right, AB?
Smitty? Let me ask him a question. What got the Phillies to the World Series last year?
Not Schwarber hitting home runs.
Oh my dude!
It was a combination of everything.
All right, so is it easier to
Combination
wait?
of everything.
Hold on.
Listen to me and me only.
It was a
Ear-
combination
How
of
about the
everything.
Padres?
Hold on.
What do you think?
But the question was, is Rojas a potential leadoff hitter? And I think he is. I think he's got all the stuff of a potential
Yes.
leadoff hitter.
He
But
steals
listen,
bases.
so listen, he didn't play. He's still young. I think he's 22. I believe.
Yeah.
So you let him
It's a
bat.
very small
You let him bat,
sample size.
right? But you let him bat 9 out. Get his.
Oh yeah,
at
no,
bats.
no, I'm not
He's
talking
playing
about this year
Right.
or even 2 years.
Maybe 2 years. He's playing a fantastic center field.
Yeah, I'm
Fantastic.
talking. As Turner gets older, slipping him into the leadoff spot.
Sure.
That catch the other night, I saw somebody say that no Phillies would make that other than Gary Maddox.
I mean, he's
Only
Yeah,
one that
he's-
made that catch.
he's getting underneath. But he doesn't break wrong on a ball,
Yeah.
and he's getting underneath every ball. There's no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, he's
That
waiting
he's-
for the ball to come to him.
Yeah.
He's not chasing
His
after the
instincts. His
ball.
instincts are pure.
Can
I
we
mean,
get the
Yeah,
Eagles?
breaks on the ball every
Can we
time.
get the Eagles?
I'm like the guy in right field.
Can we
So
get?
that's no idea. He just closes his eyes.
Can we
Listen.
get the Eagles?
All right, all right.
Center fielder, you can mask what's going on in left. And
Correct.
you put Marsh in left.
You can mask
You
the bullshit
say-
that's going on.
You
in
say
right
to your
field.
corner outfielders,
Listen.
you got from 40 feet to the line, and I got the
He
right.
loves it because he loves to get me fired up. That's what it is. But then they're all.
Castellanos is
Yeah,
playing.
but here's the problem. They all look-
Castellanos is playing a fine right
Yeah,
field
but
this year.
here's the
He made some
problem.
good throws. He's had a good.
Like-
He's had a plus arm.
Like DJ said, they're all looking stupid tonight. Right?
Yeah,
I said Trey's gonna
Never
bounce
stupid
back.
day in my life.
I literally said this too, dude.
Hurts is a franchise.
Another home
quarterback.
run. Sonny's hit a home run again. I don't know.
It hurts to be right.
JT hit a home run.
It hurts
No.
to be right.
It does.
One.
Six one.
They're getting fun to watch again.
They are.
Does it hurt to be right? VP?
And let's keep it all in perspective who they're doing it against.
All right, well, look, we're done. We're done with baseball.
Oh my God.
We're done.
Let's keep it in perspective. Every time the Eagles win a game,
We're
we're
moving
like,
on.
let's keep it in
We
perspective.
can't do that this year.
To the Eagles. Moving on to football.
All
Training
right.
camp. I think this is our last position preview, right? I think we've hit everything, so we're going quarterback.
We've done all positions.
Quarterbacks.
That's on you. That's on you.
I don't want to get
We got a problem at quarterback.
We got a problem with quarterback. Backup.
Correct.
Oh no,
You have one quarterback.
Mariota's all right.
He
Terrible.
stinks.
All right, well, we're not bringing back Carson
Why
Wentz.
not?
Lovers.
Why not? No, I'm
I'll
not.
bring Nick
Why?
Foles back before I bring Carson
I
back.
would-
You can't
Let the
do.
fans
You
back.
can't do either. But if you have Hurts out for
I'm
any,
going, bud.
Gardner Minshew is an outstanding backup.
I got
Yeah.
Outstanding backup. You have if Hurts, and it's possible Hurts misses a game or two.
Yeah,
Which is
you're
likely
shit out of
to
luck.
happen
not necessarily. You
He's
can
a
just
mobile
call
QB.
Phil Rivers. That's going to leave his 12 kids and back up for a
He's
couple
got.
weeks.
He's going back to San. He's going to San Fran. They said
Phil Rivers.
as not as a QB, like an assistant type.
Oh.
deal.
How about Andrew Luck?
We can bring back Kaepernick if you guys are down.
I don't care, but Mariota's been the ass.
I mean, Kaepernick hasn't played in 5 years.
I think Mariota would be fine because you know what? I just have them run the ball down their throats because nobody can stop our run.
It depends what games it is.
It don't matter.
I think it matters in the NFL.
It's going
You don't have a
For the
pass.
Niners game, you want Mariota going up against
Say
the
you don't have a
Niners?
pass.
I'm not worried about that right now.
You don't have a passing threat to set
Then
up the
bring
run.
Nicky Six back.
He's done too.
No, he's better than Carson.
He's gonna be at Fan Fest in 3 weeks. He's done. Like,
I guarantee if the Eagles called him and said, "You want to back up?" He's back.
I guarantee you, 97.5 is probably paying him a nice purse to announce his retirement at that Fan
That's
Fest.
a good.
Oh,
that's a good
here we
call.
go. That
That's
might
a good
be-
call. I'm going to sound like. the
What
Cubs.
about if he says,
That's
"I'm
a good
coming
call.
back"?
That's a
What
good
about
call.
if he gets to the stage and says, "Jalen, I'm coming for the second Lombardi," and he wants a quarterback?
See, you would be in champ. You would be
He-
in
he-
champ.
No, it wouldn't.
It would be wrapped up in a quarter
If
of a
Foles
million.
win, if Foles won at the expense of Hurts, I'd be okay with it. Because at the end of the day, I'm an Eagles fan.
That's
It is true.
I don't
Dude,
All right, we're talking about
I
linebackers and wide receivers,
I
not
think if Hurts
quarterbacks.
falls apart, it's the difference between his kids going to like Penn State versus going to like Monco for
Well,
like
no,
2 years.
He's waiting.
Based on all the shit he's bought, all the merchandise and stuff.
He's waiting for it. Yeah, he's waiting for him to fall apart so then he can be like,
No, I don't. No,
I told you.
Nope.
You can't teach our
No.
friends."
no,
He
I
said
will.
it.
Listen, I was dead wrong. I will say it. Did you need that? You need to make a
I
call?
need everybody around this table to see.
I was.
We already,
dead-
I already said.
called him trash.
Stop.
I already did.
I
I already
have no
did say
problem.
I
I was
was
dead
wrong.
wrong on Jalen Hurts.
And
No
you're
problem.
so excited that you went out and bought a Hurts good
I am.
bandwagon shirt.
It was given to me. It was a gift. I don't think I would buy it myself,
But you would have.
but I bought my son a Hurts jersey. So,
Oh yeah, you can buy your son because your son was, on him from the
well,
beginning.
I'm also 45 years old. I think I'm done wearing jerseys. Hint, hint, hint.
That's
But
fine.
it's fine.
You gotta wear a jersey to the Jets game, no?
I might wear a little Santa boot first to the Jets game.
Wait, hold on.
He's saying they can't wear jerseys no more.
What is that a violation?
I'm not. No, it's people can do whatever they
I
want.
don't think
59. Wait, all right.
Zeke
You're
was
on the
on
street.
69
You're out
marks.
on the street. You're 59 like you're 5'10".
I'll
Yeah.
take one.
Out on the street or to a game?
Whatever.
Which one's a violation?
I don't wear them out on the street anymore. So
I don't wear
my
them.
I
jersey,
don't either.
my jersey thing is game only, and I'm
Okay.
That's
I'm
Yeah,
just
game over.
I'm getting to the point. It's weird, like to be 45-year-old and wearing a 23-year-old's jersey.
Why?
Have you been to the stadium lately?
It doesn't. I'm not judging anybody else. I'm
You
just
gotta
saying.
remember,
I'm
There's
just
a
saying.
lot
you
of
guys are
I'm just
45
listen,
plus
I'm just saying.
wearing jerseys to the game.
You're in the presence of Ken from Barbie, all right?
470.
Sure, I'll swap with somebody.
What is that?
It's a little later.
What's
I
that?
know you gotta drive. I just gotta go upstairs.
What's that? What is that?
It's
Belt.
It's 4.7% versus 8%.
Oh yeah.
See, don't you
No, no, no.
like
Dude,
when I
all-
I just
all I'm saying-
you know?
Jim, I'll take a seat out. You want to see on the tee?
All I'm saying is at some point, I think I will stick to what I have as far as my jerseys. Like I have a Westbrook, I have a Dawkins.
Listen, it's all
I'm not going to wear a
You don't
kid's
have
jersey coming up. That's
That's
I
up
have
to
a
you.
I have a Kelsey jersey. I'll continue to wear that.
Coming for you, Nate.
But like the next rookie that's coming, I think I'll stick with some Eagles stuff. That's what I'm saying.
older gear's good.
Whatever you want. I'm not.
Newer gear and
I don't understand why is it why.
I am
Why
not.
is newer matter?
I am not
talk
judging.
to him, not me.
No, do you have a problem with
No.
Wait,
Talk-
AB,
I think-
you grew up with the Kelly Greens. You wouldn't go get a Kelly Green Jersey?
I probably will not go getting.
I'll probably get a jersey.
I have a Kelly Green. I have a Kelly Green Randall.
He's
I'll
gonna
wear
get one that says
Kelly
PSG on the back.
I will not get a Pileggi jersey or whatever the hell his name is.
He wants a steel cage
I get
Oh,
where
dude,
Frank's coming from.
that would not go well for him.
for charity.
That
If
would.
I was not a season ticket holder, I don't know that I'd have.
Really?
Are you
Because
kidding
I only
me?
wear them at the game. Why?
That's what I do too, but I still like that.
You don't wear them? I mean, I wear it on like
I'm
a
wearing it to a
Sunday.
podcast.
No, I don't. I don't wear them. I don't wear them out anywhere.
I mean,
I think I'm.
But you're also doing something sporty, right? Like, if you're going to dinner with the wife.
oh yeah, I'm not wearing it.
No, he's definitely wearing. He wears that.
Hold on.
He gets
When
to
you
the bed
go
with the
I'll
wife.
wear
He's like, look, I got my nickel jersey on, baby.
Yeah, baby, I'm an all-star. I played that
I forgot we got notes here.
Hey now.
Well, I mean, I won fantasy football this year, and I'm very proud of it. So, oh, it's fantastic. I will not be wearing a T-shirt there. Let's just say we got something special.
We're still waiting for your.
Because I got my belt.
Hold
I'm
on.
getting the belt. I'm getting.
We're still waiting for your belt. Wait.
Oh yeah.
We have a belt.
So
right
we
now.
have a belt, and
Now
then the
listen,
other league we have.
I'm still waiting for.
Now hold on, hold on.
They have rings. They have fantasy.
I don't want the. I'm happy with the belt.
Come on,
I might have a little robe to go with.
DJ's gonna get multiple rings like Tom Brady.
I'll
Now-
do every pick. I'll be
By
like,
the way, how
We had some controversy a couple years ago. There was some bullshit, and I threw the belt in the pool at the
There was no
draft.
controversy.
whoa! That's why would you do that?
It needed to be done.
No, it didn't. No, it definitely did not.
Yes.
By the way, how's
That's
that second
valuable.
quarterback in the division doing? Because you had some good takes last year.
I hate
How's Carson doing?
Oh, the
You
second.
said he was the second best quarterback, maybe the best quarterback in the NFC East.
I'm a sales guy. I'm not a quarterback coach.
Go back to your tossing the belt in the pool. Let's hear
Yeah,
that.
why?
That was a total.
Were you drunk?
That is a violation.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, absolutely.
Dude, why would you do that though?
Because
Like, what?
Uncle Greg he's the ultimate
catching you off.
agitator. He deserved it. Yeah.
So was this when did
he
you?
won-
Oh, I was just.
And he is a surly motherfucker when he wins something.
Well,
Yes.
you got. If I won, when I win my league, not if.
I love Uncle Greg.
I will rub it in all my friends' faces.
I showed you.
His
guys,
rubbing the face is beyond rubbing the face.
I showed
you
you
can't
guys
get
where we
too much.
drafted last year. So,
Oh, at Frank's mother-in-law's estate. Unbelievable.
That's all.
It's like a resort.
That's not
Hey,
the hot,
where
right?
was that again?
Up by Washington's Crossing.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Is Brody going this year?
That area.
No, he's got
You see them things?
Jamboree the next.
Dylan keeps asking because he's like, I
He
want
wants to go, but I'm like, dude, you got football the next morning.
I'm swimming for the hour before.
Wait, actually, Brody, let me disclaimer here. I've gone to fantasy drafts for him and his league. A bunch of dad like
Older guys.
You get bored quick. Maybe not that I haven't gone to a house like that either, but it gets boring.
The house is good. Well, the other thing we do a fantasy football auction keeper league.
Oh, okay.
Salary
That's
cap.
interesting.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I can't believe you threw your
It's
belt.
a whole event. It's a whole.
I didn't throw my belt. I didn't win the belt until this year. It's my belt
That's
now.
why you're going to be facing this guy for the belt.
Dude, listen.
Everybody loves.
listen.
Cage match. Park.
Why was he in a Pirates jersey a couple weeks
They
ago?
were going to the
He said that he wanted to pay homage to the greatest pirate ever.
very bad.
What?
Hey, Roberto.
That's what he said. No, it
Yeah.
wasn't Roberto. He had somebody else on.
Who? Michael Valier?
Who?
I forget who it was.
Brian Reynolds.
Who's the catcher there? Jason Kendall.
No.
Who was it?
I don't know. Go to his file. I don't
It
know.
wasn't Clemente.
Yeah, that's the only one I would accept.
No.
Exactly.
Wasn't it? I thought he had.
No, it wasn't Clemente. Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, Garrett Cole.
No, we don't. No, don't give him any more.
It was Garrett Cole.
Who cares? Don't give him any more time.
Back to football.
Back to
Back to
football.
football. Brody's like, are we talking football?
Who's number 8?
Quarterbacks.
Number
Stargell.
8, Willie Stargell.
There you go.
All right.
Whatever.
So he's probably got some story that he caught the ball that went to the farthest part
And
of
his
the
wife
bet.
was on her deathbed
Oh.
and said, "Oh, pass me the ball. I got to become the Phillies
His mom's favorite
superstar."
player.
If you catch the ball, you can paint your face.
Dude, let's hang out with that dude that looks like Jim McMahon, too. He's another one. You know what I mean? Was headband tonight at the game. Who wears a Jim
Football.
McMahon jersey?
Football.
to a Phillies game?
Football.
It's like the Times Square of Philadelphia. They all dress up like bad athletes and bad takes.
All right, football, not
Football.
We moving on.
not fucking.
Ian Book, Taylor McKee. We need a backup.
We need a backup.
Can we go to Nate first? Because he's pretty good with projected backups to go to the quarterback. Hey, we're going to go with you first. Is Mariota taking her job?
week one of the.
I said stick with Ian Book for the clipboard.
That's because he's Notre Dame.
I'm not sure Mario makes the team.
I agree with that.
It's $7 million
with that either.
guaranteed.
We got to see what he does in preseason.
Yeah, $7 million guaranteed.
It's
All right.
different. Like, we can hear all we want about practice.
We're bringing back
Well,
Brad.
But
Nate's
let's
right.
see what he does in the
He's-
games.
yeah,
If he-
he's
if he's a gamer, then I'm good.
Yeah,
Well, see,
he's
Saturday
not
night-
so far in practice.
Hurts
Well,
isn't going to get any
It's not
time.
like he's going against a bad defense either. Right?
Nope.
He's going against a top
Yeah,
tier.
Right.
Yeah, but he's not throwing. He's running the whole time.
Yes, sir.
He's
Well,
got happy feet.
I mean, the defensive line is legit. So,
I guess, yeah.
and he's
But Hurts is finding the time to throw the ball.
yeah, because he's got the ones. Yeah,
The second string defensive.
No,
line.
they're going ones like they're switching that off. Like
Oh, okay.
Cole have the first line offensive line with him.
That's
I
a
mean,
problem.
he's
That's
learning
a problem.
New offense. So I mean, I want to see him in a game.
I don't want to see him in a game.
I don't either.
No.
I want to see him in a
I'll
preseason.
see him in a preseason game. That's it. Yeah.
Preseason.
With you.
All right, so there's not much. To
If not, there's always Joe.
Let's get to the wide receivers.
Yeah, I'll sleep on Joe.
All right. Wide receivers. AK and Smitty, no doubt, right?
I got a sleeper for you. So keep going.
I already know who you're going to say. No,
Devin
he's going
Allen.
to say that.
I've already said it. Just
Quez has looked good, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like Quez.
Prep guy can't get his
Prep
job
guy,
tracked over.
Prep guy.
Hey, it stinks apparently.
But he had a good day today. So
Excuse
he
me?
caught a ball.
Everything
That's
I read,
impossible.
everything I read this year on
It's not
training camp.
And they said Swift hasn't looked that good either. They said today.
That's impossible.
Talking wide receivers.
Hey.
Well, he's going to be catching the ball.
Trey
Yeah,
Sermon.
You're
You're gonna be catching balls to the face.
Third, baby.
He can catch balls. Do you know that?
Trey Sermon can catch balls.
No, you seen them?
To the face.
No, I say he catches them in his mouth.
Does he catch it with his hand or some other body? Girdle.
Jeez.
It's offensive.
He took over Myers.
Deion Caden,
Ooh,
Covey, Devin Allen, your boy from Clemson, Nada.
he's not my
I-
boy. I just think
We got a Greg Wood.
they said he's like the Hank Bates of the training.
I
camp.
honestly forgot. Don't tell me. I forgot that Greg Wood was still on the team.
Greg Ward's a special teamer.
He ain't making it.
And all he does is catch the damn
Dang,
ball.
make
He
it-
ain't
He actually, I don't know how
Dude,
he looks
two-
bigger than
Listen, two of Deke's favorite players are going to be cut this year.
Boston
Greg
Scott.
Ward,
Boston ain't going anywhere.
I think Boston Scott's getting cut very soon.
All Greg does is catch balls.
Very
To
possible.
the face.
Very possible.
Johnny King, Cleveland, and Jaden.
He has- I got.
At the end of those last three.
I mean, honestly,
Well, King, they just
I-
signed. He just came
is
in this
Covey
week.
going to make the team?
I don't think so. Where's he fit?
As punt return?
return.
You can put.
Yeah, I would rather put somebody else back there.
Boston Scott's getting cut.
Okay. We'll see.
Not if he can return kicks and punts.
He's making $2 million.
Not anymore.
Guaranteed.
Why are you so against him?
I'm not, but it's for a guy that couldn't dress at all last year. Why is he all of a sudden going to make the team this year? I don't understand.
He's healthy.
Yeah.
Lot
So is
of
everyone
It's not-
else.
I don't think he's a bad back.
He's six.
We haven't
he's-
seen him. Like,
He's
how can
under
you say
contract.
that?
That's the part you guys are missing.
How can you
He's
come
six-
out and
he's
say,
6'2".
Oh, he
He's-
looks good, and we haven't seen him in a game.
I
mean,
Oh, he had one run.
It's like
for
Paul
20 yards.
Turner.
Cool.
A couple years ago.
Like,
remember?
yeah, exactly.
Turner to burner.
Like
6'2", 215.
Who was the guy that
Also
running
was
back
in the
that
no-
everybody's upset that they cut a couple years ago, remember? Was that the running back the Eagles cut?
I do remember
I can't think of his name, but they cut him. And then he actually went to
Yeah, it was Howard.
Brandon played.
No.
No.
It was Mostert.
Yeah, Mostert. There you go.
Most.
I just don't understand the fascination of Boston Scott.
Oh,
He
it's
plays
the
his
Falcons
Falcons
were trade Sermon.
He never gets tackled backwards.
I
He's
mean,
always
he fumbled the
going
ball
forward.
against the Giants.
I mean, cut him until the Giants game and bring him back, and then
Which
cut
was
him
it?
again.
I don't think anybody's
Somebody
picking
said
him up.
that earlier.
I don't think anybody's picking him up if he gets cut.
I think that they're running Sermon and Penny just to see what they have and hope to trade those guys.
But if they or Swift could be potentially like they were
I don't
saying.
know. I think they like Penny. I mean, if you
Yeah, I
give
don't
Penny,
think
if
they
you give
trade
Penny
him.
a line,
I like
Penny-
a lot.
Penny-
Yeah,
I
but
like.
they
I don't think
no,
they
they're
trade
saying
Penny.
Swift is going to be exclusively the third down back, more catching the ball than running it.
If I'm Sirianni, I want Swift and Penny as my 1 and 2. Yeah.
Probably.
Unless Sherman, we'll see.
I'm,
got-
I'm with DJ. Like,
Thank you, Brody. Thank you.
Did you guys?
By
ever
the way,
watch
shout
any
out to
college
Brody. I'll give
football?
Brody a
yeah,
shout
but
out.
I've been at it 3 years since college.
Brody, I noticed the air
Another
conditioning
home run.
units at Anson's.
Why are you against
Is
Sherman?
that your
Because he
president's
sucks.
name? That's fantastic.
What you love? What's Weston Scott do?
Scores touchdowns.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So we're keeping 4. You keeping Scott or Sermon?
Scott, we did running backs last week. We're on receivers.
They might keep 5. It's possible.
They might keep 5.
All right, so then we got a couple more receivers if we keep 5. We got
All right.
on that, right?
So the locks we're gonna say are
AJ Smitty Quest.
Yeah, I don't think your prep boys a lock.
Zacchaeus
You
is
need
out.
at least 3 more.
Zacchaeus is out.
I'm gonna
Case has
say
been
I'm gonna
Ward's
say
in.
Ward's not making it. I'll go on record and say I think the kid from Clemson makes it.
Yep.
And then I think Covey
One of the little white guys.
and
makes
maybe Devin Allen or Covey, and then
Why have they not?
Who's the sprinter?
Actually,
Allen.
I think
It's a hurdle.
the preseason's really going to judge who can return kicks because you're going to stick
but Allen's
Covey
never
back
been
there.
back
You're going to
there.
put Devin Allen.
They don't
Devin
put-
Allen returned a touchdown last year.
No, he caught a touchdown.
Was it a?
Yes.
No, did he return
We've been
one
all
in the preseason?
saying we were all banging the drum saying why is Covey doing it? And remember Allen never got shot.
He kept getting hurt.
No, didn't Allen do one in the preseason?
I thought he had a kickoff
No,
return.
he didn't. He did special teams and made that nice play off the recovery. But we were all saying, why is he not getting a chance? He's the fastest guy.
Because he kept.
And then you had a hard on for Covey because of what he did for Ohio State. Oh my God, I'm gonna get a Covey jersey.
I wasn't going to.
From China with PSG.
Covey's not from Ohio State.
No, he had a huge game in the Rose Bowl.
He's a Mormon.
Yeah.
Listen, don't buy anything from China. China's coming for us.
Oh, tell
I was gonna say
PSG.
the brand.
Hey, listen.
Did you see PSG jersey today?
It's all red and white.
It's Phillies in block letters and it's sea blue.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
What's
boy.
the other position we
but his
did?
body
Linebacker.
I thought he was getting free ones.
Linebackers will be interesting.
Linebackers is tough. And this is based on how the Eagles have these guys listed on their website.
Well, you can't do that. I mean, they just signed 2 guys.
Dude, Miles Jack's 3rd on the depth chart. I don't
Yeah, but he's
understand.
out there getting first string
Because
snaps.
it's Dean and Morrow.
So wait, wide receivers.
Well, no, we moved on to linebacker.
Moving on.
Yeah, but we didn't get our. We didn't.
You're-
we just.
You're not
You're up to PSG.
We didn't give a clear 6.
You started talking about the blue hair spike.
All right, give me your.
Exactly.
Give me your
Too
stuff.
hung
Give me
up on that guy.
the.
Delco Ultimate Warrior.
Give me the.
We're
one.
keeping AJ, Smitty, Sledge, Oz, Covey, Allen, and Nada. That's who I got.
That's what I would do.
I don't think Allen's gonna make it as much as I love to see.
All right, I'll move into the practice.
Yeah.
One of them, 2 or 1 of them is going to be on the practice.
You think Zacchaeus is gonna get cut?
From what I've been reading and seeing, he's been terrible.
Maybe they'll trade for another.
Why?
Why not? Howie likes to bring in. You think this team can't have enough weapons?
You're almost halfway through training camp. Your competition bodies are going by. You're
Really? I mean, they made that Darby move.
I mean, does it really matter, though? Like, at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Right.
How much they're going
You
to
got
see the
AJ,
field.
Smitty, and Quest.
Yeah, I was going to say,
How
Yeah,
much
but
are
you
they going
guys
to see
are
the
all
field?
backing on Quez. I mean, I like Quez, but
if Quest is your 3rd receiver, but really he's your 4th with Goddard.
Oh, are you telling me I got to give Quez a standing O if you don't agree with him?
Yeah, good call, Jim.
I mean, Quez
Take
did
it out, Quez.
Quez did drive the ball.
Thanks for dropping it on the Super Bowl.
Wait, no, Zacchaeus. We need to give a standing notice.
No, you don't. You don't deserve shit.
Yeah, you and the camera can give your standing ovation.
Yeah.
Him and Swift were on the team together.
You don't get clapped.
Maybe Swift will get cut.
Respect the
All
prep.
right, linebackers.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Reddick, Jacoby, Nolan,
Something's wrong.
EG.
Something's wrong with Nakobe Dean.
That's what I'm.
No, I don't think so.
Why?
He's been on the sidelines the
Practice
whole.
today.
Why are we bringing in veterans? Why are we? You know, he was the guy.
So you're probably going to have Jack and Cunningham split.
This is why he fell to the 3rd round.
You bring in 2.
Yes.
I mean, he was going to
Why-
wear.
why
He was
not?
going to wear the green the
He's
sticker.
probably- I don't think he's going to.
I
I
don't.
think Cunningham and Jack are going to split the snaps.
I think
from the
Jack's going to start. I mean, he's been a starter his whole career. He did stink, but something's up.
I don't think something's up.
I think
Oh.
you got young guys
I
that they
think you
don't
got-
have like. If you can put Jack between Dean and Bradley,
Right. Oh, you
I
think
like
Sean Bradley's going to start?
He might. I mean, but everything about Dean you heard. I heard Elliott Shore Parks talking about it. I heard McLean talking about it. They're like, he's not standing out.
Elliott Shore Parks only stands out because he wears soccer jerseys. He's like a little.
I hear you, but I don't know that that's a good sign, right?
He's
Like,
undersized.
you're like, yeah, but right. So he's undersized. He's not making plays. He's not getting burned, but like you need plays out of
But
that
the
position.
defenders were saying how great he's been doing. Graham,
They're all his boys.
Like
Yeah, you're not going to get in. Listen, that's
I think Dean's gonna be fine.
They're
I
not
think
gonna
you guys.
rip
listen.
How do you-
Sirianni has built a
Why not? They ripped Wentz.
hold on. No. The old team, Peterson's team, ripped Wentz. Sirianni has built a culture.
We're
of
standing
they-
A standing O's, right? Maybe Jacoby gets a standing
no,
O.
but of sticking up for their guys. You're not going to get a leak out of there. I'll give him credit. He's got a tight ship.
Well, that's why you don't have any clue what's going on with his running backs.
Just
How do you go from the? I've heard him called the best player in that Georgia defense to
No, he was
having
not a
trouble.
player.
having
He
trouble
was-
getting on the
He
field.
was a
He was the
playmaker.
cornerback of
He was
defense,
not
but
the
he
best
wasn't the
player.
best player.
He wasn't the year.
That defensive line was.
I've heard he
Yeah,
got,
but the year that
he was sideline to
he
sideline.
was a playmaker. He's right. He made a lot of plays.
Yeah,
last
but they
year.
had a triple team. Davis,
Exactly.
everybody. Nolan Smith. They had a triple team. These guys.
Jordan Davis is a one-trick pony.
Dude, Jordan Davis
Nate,
looks
please show.
jacked.
I know. I'm trying
Dropped
to get
25 pounds. He
Nate.
looks
Tell Nate he's not a
shredded.
one-trick pony.
Motivated. Did you hear him speak?
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
said, "I'm coming for you."
dude, he might come for everybody.
Yeah, he's coming for Nate.
Dickerson made him look like a little boy. Tell you that. Yeah, did you see that? That was all. I like how they're doing that. Yeah.
And then Barnett got stonewalled, so he shoved him.
But Dickerson might be the best guard in the league. So.
He
Dude,
might
he's
be.
gonna get.
He might be.
Yo,
He might be.
Dickerson's about to get paid.
You talk about another
Dude, he's
value.
like 6'5" and like 270.
Yeah, remember?
You talk about another value pick by Howie.
Yeah.
Drafts a guy with knee
I
injuries.
remember everybody's
Why
like,
would
why would they draft?
Why would you draft a guy?
Well, obviously.
Genius move.
Look, I love the move with Cam going to the guard too. He
Yep.
looked
Great
great.
Cam, I heard, has been great
He
too.
looked great. When you look at the line. It was Mailata was the biggest guy, like the broadest guy. Nah, it's Dickerson.
Yep.
Dickerson's just.
But you know what's crazy is like a couple of years ago we had the best guard in the league, and we're not. You know what I mean? Brandon Brooks. We really missed a
Yeah.
beat, and we didn't miss a beat.
And we just
Phillies are
Sayamalo walked away. We're good.
7-1. See, told you. Better get ready.
win the National League.
Better get ready.
That's
All
crazy.
right. So
Are they the second best odds?
how many linebackers we keeping?
5.
Braves and Dodgers are ahead.
You have to.
Five.
Yeah.
So that's Reddick. That's Reddick, Heat, Nolan, Bradley, and Miles.
Pretty good.
Are they? Have they been?
Yeah, they're the second seed.
They smoked more.
What was that again? Reddick, Dean.
Reddick, Dean, Nolan, Bradley, and Miles.
Whoa.
Five.
Yeah.
You're leaving out six players.
So what?
So
Cunningham
one of those
inside.
two they just signed aren't making it.
Cunningham.
I think
he says God.
I think Morrow's getting cut. I'll be willing to bet money Morrow's cut.
Yeah, this,
I don't think Morrow's.
Yeah, I've
getting
said
cut.
that's really a big deal. Whatever. And he's the
Well,
one.
I think Nolan's Smith and Bradley
He's the one that
are making it.
hurts.
And you know,
Yeah.
Dean's
Yeah,
making
it's
it. Jack.
Jack makes it. Jack
I think
starts.
Bradley. You're not going to cut Bradley.
Nope.
Special teams like Bradley's.
Yeah, Bradley's got
If you
value.
get Bradley,
You almost
Bradley
make
or
the Pro
Patrick
Bowl.
Johnson.
So do you? Yeah,
You
but
almost
do you,
make the
so
Pro
do you
Bowl
think they
spot.
carry 6 and get Cunningham? Because if you think about it, Reddick's really not a linebacker.
Dude, that's a crowd. Listen, that's a listen.
Yeah, and
again,
so is Nolan Smith.
That's a
Yeah.
that's a crowded room. Something's going on there with Dean. They don't
I
they don't
disagree.
do all
I
this.
disagree.
If there's faith
I
there.
think Dean's gonna be fine. I don't think there's anything.
No,
to worry
no, no,
about.
no. I had my no.
I think they're
doubts,
worried
but,
about
like,
the other
I
side.
think they were worried about him when they drafted him. That's why everyone was passing up on him.
Yeah.
That's why he fell.
He went in the third round.
Because of the history of the injuries, the laundry list of injuries, and his undersized, and you know,
defensive player of the year. We'll be the president and VP.
Wow. That's quite the listen. I've been on board with a lot of your stuff. That's not going to happen.
No, but I think
just
he's,
fell
you don't think
overboard?
he's gonna be I think he's
Defensive player of the year?
No, obviously not. But I think he's gonna be.
I hope.
Oh, this
I have my doubts. I'm not willing to say
if he's
no.
good,
I just have my
think,
doubts.
I think he's good, but I think he's getting a lot of help from his guys in front of him and the guys behind.
Yeah,
him.
but I'm saying the same shit with the secondary.
this team doesn't need
Stellar
Urlacher,
linebacker.
They
Khalil
don't need-
Mack,
they don't need
Ray
Lewis.
Lewis. They don't
Yeah.
need those guys in
Yeah,
linebacker.
they should
But
get
you
a
know
lot of
what?
pressure up front.
I'll
They
tell-
should be able to hold their own. in the
Patrick
back.
Queen's still out there, dude.
Listen, there's a
Howie might do
Jason
it.
Donald rumor floating around
Well,
out
if
there.
they're not good, they said Donald because he's kind of from.
Well, I mean, I'll never bet against Donald, but you know, I
I'm
don't
with
think
you
it's
on that,
I don't
DJ.
think it's happening.
Why not?
Aaron Donald?
Why not deadline?
Yeah, they said come
Dude, that's at least 3 or 4 first round.
No, it's not.
No,
In the
it's
middle of the season, he's gonna
one
retire.
and a 2.
That's on.
They said
Aaron
they said
Dude, he said he's gonna.
3 first round picks for Aaron Donald at this point.
No.
No,
Maybe a second.
he said a 1 and a 2. He said
Yeah,
a
I
1.
don't think it's a first.
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty damn.
Yeah,
good,
but he's
so-
been talking about retiring. He could tell him not to retire. Right.
Well, he's also on the cap for 3 years and $35 million per for the next
Well,
season.
yeah, but we could let Cox
bring down a heartbeat.
Oh, I would too.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but
20
maybe
seconds
get rid of Cox.
There's no way you can double.
And then what? Get rid of Cox?
No,
Keep them all.
figure it out. How is the king of that?
How is it?
The crazy thing about this D line
Fletcher's
is
probably going to get another deal.
they just led the league in sacks by 14 sacks last year, and they got better.
Well,
So,
you
I mean,
did
like,
lose your best defensive player. I don't know that.
What?
Jay,
You think Hargrave is
you
their
think
best
Javon
defensive player? I
was-
think
He was
Hargrave-
last year.
It was Hassan Reddick.
On the line.
It was Hassan Reddick. 100% was Hassan Reddick.
I don't know if I'd say 100%. You could argue either way.
Yeah.
I would say 101%.
Right. The only thing that's the part that I'm a little concerned about, that he's been sitting out and they're saying like possibly it's a contract issue.
Reddick?
He wants to get paid.
Yeah.
That worries me more than
Isn't
putting
he
the
getting
Kobe
16
Dean.
a year?
Whole play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
Reddick just sitting out.
Yeah, he's been doing.
16 a year.
Yeah.
Well,
13
Elliott
years,
Shore Parks
39.
dug that up too, which is
So
He's injured, but these veterans do that.
All right.
They don't want to do camp.
No, they don't. I don't even want to watch me camp. Why would I want to play?
That's a business decision, right?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a business decision.
I know what I can do. I've been working out the whole off season. You don't need me to go out there and
Yep.
push guys around.
Yep. I
Right?
took my fitness
did-
test.
Like
I'm
Derek
good.
Barnett, I don't need to be pushing guys around.
I did see today that they said Woodson Carter's getting a lot more snaps for the first team.
Well,
He should.
Yeah, I know.
He's a
I'm saying,
beast.
yeah, no, I'm saying it's good to see that.
All right, let's move on to the predictions for the NFC North.
He's racing up the depth chart.
The NFC North. I think we should.
That's fine.
I think we need to get into some topical stuff here.
I had to do
Where are
that.
we getting into?
I think we need to get into some topical stuff here.
Oh, God.
The
NFC
NFC
North?
North.
What, COVID? The number
No,
one
just
advantage?
no. We're not talking about. No, I think we need to get into
We're
this
not
top 10.
getting time for that.
We need to get into this top 10 Philadelphia
Of all time?
proposition to DK.
I think it's got to be
We
top.
need to
I think we
pass
could,
on
yeah,
that.
let's stick to top 10 sport events.
Sport events or top 10 events in Philadelphia
No, sports history.
sports history.
Yes.
No.
We don't need to get into political.
It's not political.
What's not political?
It's just
Nothing
It
events.
could
politi-
be.
You can make it political if you want.
What's number one? I think it's Super Bowl.
Did not, signing a Declaration of Independence in
Exactly.
Philadelphia is not number one.
I'm talking about sports.
I'll
Okay.
agree with you on that.
I had two on mine. I had two sports moments on my top.
Is signing Bryce Harper top 10?
No.
No,
No.
Is Philly sports history?
no. The Flyers defeating the Soviet Union.
That was on. That was
Down the
on
Ruskies.
because it ended the Cold War.
It did.
And
It
and
did
Rocky,
not in the cold.
and Rocky defeating
The
Drago.
Cold War lasted
How
about
about the MLS bringing a franchise to
Sorry.
Philadelphia?
I had
Let me
the Flyers-
paint my
I had
face.
the Flyers beating the Soviets. over
I'm a
either of the
Delco
Soviet
disgrace. Doop.
Jim Tobin signed.
No.
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 It
Built a new stadium.
I'll tell
No,
you.
the stadium was already built.
Him and Billy Wagner.
He showed up in
How about
hard
Jalen
hat.
Hurts getting drafted? Yeah.
What's one?
You guys.
Jalen Hurts getting drafted.
No.
How about Foles being brought back as a backup? That was a sneaky signing.
Well, it depends. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's compared to. Yeah, for what it did. Absolutely.
That's
In the
not
middle.
top 10.
All right.
In the
Trade for Brad Lynch.
You're ruining our list.
Dude,
You are
you're just on sports. There's Philadelphia history outside of sports,
Any
Smitty.
championship is over any signing or trade.
Yeah, dude.
Any-
Pretty right.
And the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, what topic are we doing? Are we doing
I think we
sports?
should
I think we do. No,
I
I
had
think we do.
a good mixture of both.
I think we should.
It's all open.
All right, Declaration of Independence is one. That's easy.
Yeah, that's got to be one.
Sure.
All right, so what's two?
Created the freaking country.
What?
Betsy Ross buried in a flag.
She didn't
I
burn
had,
the
I
flag.
had
She
to
made the
move. I
flag.
had the move bombing on mine.
That's
So
The
what?
move bombing is there.
I had
had
it
all
on
Philly
there.
history.
All right.
I mean, that's an unbelievable thing that happened.
Yeah,
What
but
else
you
you
know
got?
what? There was a pretty significant event.
How about the
You know what?
Pope
That
Philadelphia?
involving move
How
in
about the Pope coming to
1978?
Philly?
I did.
Was you gonna
Smitty, I had
What?
the
How
Pope.
about the Pope?
I had the Pope on mine.
That was
How
it.
how
First,
about
John Paul?
79.
Yeah, I had John
John Paul II. How about Frank
Would have
Rizzo?
been better if he
How
did.
about Frank Rizzo dying on the campaign trail
Yeah.
in '90, which led to Mayor Ed Rendell, which led to a renaissance in the city,
Dude,
which
I-
led to a Governor Rendell. I liked Mayor Rendell much
Bar
better
just
than
raised
Governor
up over
Rendell.
there.
But that's a,
dude.
dude, that was because Rizzo probably would have won re-election because he switched parties and ran as
All right.
Republican.
All right, yeah.
So what's the next one?
I wasn't
And then Rendell
considering-
ended up beating Joe
What's
Rock.
the next
I
one?
wasn't. Hold on. I wasn't
Xfinity
considering
Live being
Rizzo,
open?
but I was because I forgot about that. But one of my points was Rendell becoming mayor
Yes.
because it led to a whole
Renaissance.
renaissance of
It's way
Philadelphia.
back.
Citizens Bank Park.
Absolutely.
So one that gets
Center City
forgotten about-
District, all that business.
All right, let's
It's all going for naught now.
And Rendell.
hold on. Wireless mic, Father Martin. speak.
I think one that gets forgotten about and is kind of underrated is the Delaware Waterworks down behind the art museum. So that kind of generated water for the whole city throughout the early 1800s and kind of started here.
All the way into maybe the early
Yeah,
1900s.
That's
That
good.
started the
Google
way-
teaches you a lot when you're at work.
Dude, I learned about this stuff. I had a class on it. It kind of started the way the country.
history,
Yeah, like it
He was
started.
also
It started the way the country received water from main resources in water. So
I mean, we'd be all right
I
without
think
I'm just,
I think it's a pretty big one that we forget about.
I think Ben Franklin discovering
how about on
electricity
95
going up.
collapse?
That's bullshit.
No. 95 collapsing is not even a lot.
That is that.
Although I hate to give the guy credit because again, my party, but
How about that big concert?
Shapiro
The
did a
live
very
that they did?
Shapiro
What was it? The live?
Shapiro did a great
That
job.
was
Live
fixing-
Aid.
Live Aid.
Live Aid.
Live 8.
That's a
Live
huge
Eight's big.
deal.
I actually didn't.
I was there
There we go.
for the last hour.
There we go.
I had
I snuck in, as a
I
matter
had
of
the
fact.
Super Bowl 52 on there. You gotta put that on.
Yeah, that's got to be there.
I had the Flyers beating
The
the
Flyers, and
Overvote.
also
Flyers
and before that, the Flyers winning the
Parade,
Stanley
too.
Cup.
The Eagles parade.
The Flyers winning the Stanley Cup uplifted the city like
We gotta
probably-
save that till Bob's here.
probably no other championship other than the Super Bowl because
It
the
was the
city
first
was down in the dumps at that point in the early to mid 70s. You had the Sixers coming off a 9-73 campaign. You had the Phillies stinking. You had the Eagles stinking. The Flyers went. I was not at the parade, but I went out with my parents the night that they won the Stanley Cup.
How about Jerome Brown?
Hey, stop.
It's a whole
Let me
game.
finish. Show respect to your elders.
I'm not.
I know you never do.
Pulling
Going
your
out the
pants.
night they won the Stanley Cup was insane. We drove around, my parents and I was 10 years old.
Drove around and high
Drove around.
I had to wind the car up before we got in.
Hey, the wood
Had to
panel.
put water in the
Drove around,
radiator.
People were just, everybody was hugging and just so happy and just going bonkers. They're up on SEPTA buses in trees, just going around, just having so much fun.
No SEPTA back then.
There was SEPTA back then.
PTC.
No, in 74 it was
Yes.
SEPTA.
Didn't turn to SEPTA till 81.
No, it did.
You can
Are
Google.
Read a
Dude,
book.
I was
Google.
there. I was there. It was SEPTA buses.
PTC.
PTC was it's prior to the 60s or
Keep going.
prior to 70s.
Keep going.
No, I'm proving you wrong on that one. The Flyers champion, the first one is definitely
Oh, look at
one
that.
of
We're
those.
getting in the Kimbrel stands.
Should be on the list.
Fans.
What about Howard Eskin
Nope.
breaking the story that Leonard Toews was going to move the Eagles to Phoenix? And the word gets out, the outrage happens, the league gets involved.
Didn't Howard Eskin get involved with some scandal about some?
Oh, forget that. Forget that. Forget that. Howard Eskin inadvertently saved the Eagles. I read Ray Didinger's book, and he talks about the importance of breaking that story because
Is that why he's always on the sideline?
it led to civic leaders getting there. It led to civic leaders getting involved. It led to the league getting involved, saying you cannot.
Do you think that's false?
No, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, you could be wrong. Hey, listen.
Okay.
All right, I'm not.
Okay.
So.
I can be wrong.
Why Google?
No, you are wrong.
But it wasn't true
I'm
about
with-
them moving to Phoenix?
No,
No,
SEPTA.
SEPTA.
I thought SEPTA was the 80s. Anyway, but that's a big moment, right? Imagine the landscape of Philadelphia sports if the Eagles had moved.
We don't have a podcast.
Well, if they moved, I would venture
They would
if
have
they
been a
put it.
team. They
Right.
would have put a football.
We would have been called
Do
the
like they
Atlanta
did for
Lions.
Cleveland.
We'd probably be a Philadelphia football team. Who knows?
No,
You know?
they would get a franchise here like they did for Cleveland.
So I have another one going off your collapse of 95. What about one more recent, not as recent as that, but in the last
What do you got?
half century?
What do you got?
The Pier 34 collapsing.
That
That kind of, but
that wasn't that big of a
but,
deal.
but if you think about it, it economically grew that area of Pennsylvania. Now you have
No, that
bars,
area was on the
clubs.
rise before that. That's why it was there.
I thought he was going to say Xfinity Live.
Xfinity Live.
No, DJ, that area was growing before
I
that.
just remember that because I was like 3 or 4 at the time, and we did the Ride the Ducks. We could say the Ride the Ducks boat, and yeah. So I did that right after like the collapse there, and I was like, oh wow, like
Yeah, that's almost disastrous, comical. Like that's like John Street with the funeral, and not John Street, Milton Street when he had the funeral.
Yeah.
Remember that?
What about Howard Eskin?
Remember
Didn't he
Milton?
have someone
Not John Street. I like
Hold
John
on,
Street.
we're talking about
Howard
Howard Eskin.
sent
Phillies
flowers
scores 1-6-2.
to
Miss Sinelli.
Chuck Caputo. No, Chuck Caputo, a Philly attorney. He sent flowers to the girlfriend or whatever.
Hey, Charles Peruto?
Hold on.
Yes.
Let's
Chuck
see.
Peruto, yes.
Yes.
And she ended up dead.
Yes.
So how come?
And Peruto ended up exonerated. Yes. Let's be careful how we say this because
Allegedly, right? Like,
Well,
these are
he
all
didn't
this.
get
Well, because
I'm stating facts. It was Chuck's. It was his girlfriend, right? Not his wife.
something along those lines. Yes.
Peruto's from Overbrook, and I know somebody that was friends with him when I was in Overbrook.
We all know friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what are you going to tell us about it? If you know.
So
When were you in Overbrook?
He was over-
You're like a Tupac of Philadelphia. You've been around, dude. Southwest Philly, Northeast,
What about
Overbrook.
the DuPont guy? Didn't he kill somebody?
that's Delaware.
No, he got killed.
No, I thought he.
Well, no, it's not Delaware. I mean, that's the reason the Villanova DuPont Pavilion
Oh,
was
DuPont.
renamed.
Yeah.
He touched kids.
DuPont family.
Dave
Yeah.
Schultz. He killed Dave Schultz, but not that Dave Schultz.
No, Dave Schultz, a wrestler.
Right.
Yes.
That's why. I
That's
said
why
not-
they
not
renamed.
that.
That's why they renamed it Finnegan
Really,
Pavilion
really.
Well, why is made in
because
America?
it used to be DuPont
I got
Pavilion.
it.
Oh, right.
I got a top 10
You
thing
did DuPonts or
when they closed North Catholic. That was a big deal in the city.
Dude, why?
Seriously.
Why does that get love? But closing Kennedy Kenner gets nothing.
Because you
And
guys
Doc-
were-
Archbishop Kennedy gets nothing.
And Doherty.
Don't you think that was top 10?
Or what?
Yes, I do.
What Kennedy Kenner?
It's probably top 3.
None of us, none of the rest of us do.
Look,
Kennedy Kenner's not a city school.
there's no other school in this city that you will see their own wearing their shit.
St. James.
We were
No.
That's-
Oh, you're not a city
Yeah,
school?
the bird.
Ah.
That was interesting.
Target, Walmart, they all have
Philadelphia Catholic League.
North Catholic everywhere.
Go to
Even
the Northeast.
no, dude, I just saw a guy the
They
other
all
day.
move up there.
They all move up to Bucks County. Yeah, ain't up there. There's all these Northeast motherfuckers. Come on.
No, you're right. It
It's
is.
a kid show.
We were down there last
Not
week.
anymore.
Yeah, we were last week for the big
I
North
try to
Catholic
escape all this
reunion,
nonsense, like Northeast Philly up there.
And there was the same reunion for Rodney
Everybody's like, why don't you go to Wildwood? I'm like, because I don't.
going on at another pier. So we went to that pier the next morning, and I had a North Catholic shirt on, and the old man worked. He's like,
What, were you
We
wearing
had-
a Falcon shirt?
we had all these Ryan people over last night. There was probably about 900 of them. I saw 5 Ryan t-shirts.
So what?
And I said to them, you guys really support the
Dude,
school.
we got
And they were like,
started.
yeah, because we like to dress up when we go out. He said, well, you're all a bunch of assholes. Go enjoy your party.
I don't think they were probably friends of Ryan.
That's a big
Ryan's.
deal, man. North Catholic closing.
Huge.
They
Dude,
did a
the
lot.
Doherty people were just as upset. So were the.
Doherty's not as big of a deal as North Catholic. Did
What
you
do you
see North
mean?
Catholic stuff everywhere?
Because you're in the area.
No, dude, I see it down the shore.
If
I'm
you go to-
serious.
yeah.
You go to North Wildwood. That's fine.
They go to North
Why
Wildwood.
would it's
I
Northeast?
saw it all the time. I saw it
What
at
an
Wonderland. I swear to God.
You did not see the North
I
Catholic
swear,
stuff.
it was a North Catholic hat, black and red.
Sure,
behind the
was it
city.
North Carolina?
Yes, 100%. No, it wasn't.
And see, right.
Tell me the next time you see it.
I'm gonna take a.
Bishop Ryan hat or t-shirt.
I've never seen it.
Or a Bonner or Kendrick.
You do see.
Hat or
You do see
t-shirt.
Woodstock.
Kennedy Kenner.
It's not happening.
It was Kennedy Kendrick.
Kennedy Kendrick wasn't even a real school.
I
Last 2 years, yeah.
we're gonna have to end it on that. I appreciate it.
Norristown.
Norristown, it's not even in Philly.
All right, what other events in Philadelphia? Because I don't agree with your pier collapse, and that was kind of
That's off the list.
that was like top 90. Keep going. What else you got?
We said like 12.
No, keep going. What else was on your list in Philadelphia? Come on.
I stored it up here.
So it's not.
We're not going to do the Liberty Bell getting crap.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of a big
Right.
thing.
What? crossing the.
I was going to say the first
Washington crossing
congressional.
the
Washington crossing the Delaware River and Christmas Day.
That was
Yes.
up in Fort Washington. That
The
wasn't in Philly.
first congressional Congress was pretty big.
First
The
congressional.
Flyers winning the Lindros arbitration.
Oh. Yeah, but they didn't win a cup out of it.
Wait, are we
Turn
doing
the
sports?
franchise.
How about the Sixers trading for Dr. J?
They
I
bought his
heard the
rights.
franchise
I thought they bought his rights.
How about
Like,
Will
yeah.
scoring 100?
Who?
Will.
That was in Hershey.
Yeah, but it was still up.
Yeah, it said Philly on his shirt.
It's at Philip.
All right, Phil.
wasn't that impactful.
There's no video
Yeah.
proof of it.
Rita's water.
Excuse
No, I
me.
appreciate that. But
Excuse me.
that didn't turn anything around.
Top 10 Rita's waters.
Iverson.
Wawa. Wawa.
Did that turn the franchise around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wawa. Big
Actually,
deal.
Iverson coming to Philly. I mean, Iverson changed the game.
He changed the culture. of the
Yeah,
game.
he
It's
changed.
a shame that
Yes.
we can't say Ben Simmons won the lottery.
Yeah, no, you're right. He
Yeah.
changed the culture of the game.
He made it cool again.
Yeah.
Actually made it cool in general.
Yeah, I
Not
agree.
again.
Hello.
That.
What is this?
Pete
Chicken
announced
Pete's.
today that we're the official sports bar of the
Breaking
Eagles.
news.
Chicken Pete's is the official.
Jim, that looks a little small for
How
you.
much did they pay
It's a
for
lot.
Yeah, Jim. Jim, come on.
Well, we are the unofficial bar of the.
We thought you was hanging up for all.
Get ready for 20,
We are
28.
the official bar of the Eagle or Santa Boot First podcast.
Really? I actually like those better.
Yeah, my dad was saying I should try and get these one of these for him, but this was a Christmas gift, so
Christmas gift?
Merry Christmas.
yeah, this was Christmas.
Oh, no, that.
Oh, you did? No,
Oh,
that
that's
Oh,
your
I'm
Christmas gift. Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
no, I mean
Merry
this was my
Christmas.
Christmas gift from Chickies.
Ah.
That was
Ah.
just they were just giving them out to anyone that was there today when Pete announced it. So.
Oh, that's great. What do you say?
$28 crab fries at the link now.
And he's still.
All right, what else we got?
How about that's a big thing.
It's not-
That's not He's
We're
still
good. We're good. We're like 2 hours
How
in.
about the Santa Boot First podcast?
That's number one on my list.
Let's talk 5 years, 6 years ago. What did we have?
6 years.
6 years ago.
Wasn't it 6 years ago?
The
The
Super Bowl.
The Super sent a screenshot.
I think Nate wanting us to wrap it up right now would probably be the second top
and-
10.
and Joe,
What's Joe White saying?
Time to wrap it up.
time to wrap it up.
He wants to go to bed.
All right. Real quick, NFC North, who's finishing first?
Bears.
Bears.
Vikings.
I'm just kidding. It's not the line.
I'm going
It's the Lions.
I'm good. I was gonna say I'm going Lions.
I'm going
They'll
Lions.
bite your kneecaps off. So
Yep.
I mean, you can't go against that.
The Vikings. Man, how's that? It's hard to
Eagles
say.
over the
Vikings.
Lions in the NFC Championship game.
Well, I won't. I don't know who you're that for. I might give him
CJ, GJ, tears.
That's
and
right.
the-
That's right.
AFC North.
It's tough. Bengals.
Cincinnati.
Actually, tough.
Yeah, Bengals.
Baltimore. I don't know why. I feel like Lamar's gonna have a bad day.
Bengals.
I think Baltimore's back.
I don't like.
You got Baltimore too? All right, man.
I-
Andy and I are
I like-
very aligned.
I like Lamar being back, but I don't like Odell. I think Odell's. I'm glad you finally took that all. Look at Eddie. All right, I think that's it.
There's only
You
two
never even
more
got our
games.
sponsors tonight.
Oh,
Great.
Oh, that's right. I thought of that earlier and I forgot until you just said
Well, see, I'm always paying attention.
That's it.
You got to go to Pops McCann's Irish Whiskey, right? That's
Yeah.
one of our sponsors.
Mamma Mia is fantastic.
Mama Mia's, the
Yeah, yeah,
pizza
yeah.
was
Stockyard, yeah.
fantastic.
Stockyard and the sidecar.
Yeah.
Stockyard
Sandwich company.
sporting our trip to the Jets game.
Yeah. Do we even make a big deal about that yet?
Not yet.
We
Even though we're not
last
saying-
week. We did.
We did. Deke went in the
Is
whole
Joe White
story.
coming?
He is.
We'll talk about that all.
That is unfortunate.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
We good? Everybody's good?
Yeah. I think.
Because I got to pee.
F the Philly sports
I,
guy,
like,
right?
I gotta be honest with you. DJ,
You missed.
DJ's last segment
Right.
was very outside the box.
Hey, F the Philly sports guy, though, right, Deke? All right, Smitty?
I think we should also.
Hey.
We're gonna give a standing O for the Philly sports guy being.
Hey!
Hey, you're cool. Keep painting your face. Keep painting your face. Workman's comp. Workman's comp.
All right, folks.
Damn, dude, that's a low blow.
Eagles are playing Saturday night, first preseason
hey,
game.
I'm not watching it.
Oh, we'll watch. Yes.
You'll be in your-
I'm watching
AB's gonna be in the hot tub.
I'm not watching. I have not watched the preseason.
You don't have a TV up
You don't have the TV by the hot
Yeah,
tub?
I'm Philly. I haven't watched a preseason football game in 10 years.
First
I refuse that.
What about if Dylan
Carter looks pretty good.
I refuse that of principle. I won't watch preseason football.
I will.
I'll be there.
I have no interest.
We're gonna be.
I was
we
gonna
have
at
our
the game.
notes.
I was like,
I'm
damn.
That's
actually
what
not gonna be a part of our group text.
We have like a family thing, but I'll be tuned
I
in.
will
We'll be
not be
watching
watching.
Saturday night, and then we got Thursday night at home. So we'll figure
All right,
out what
let's wrap it
in
up.
the next couple weeks.
We'll be there.
We gotta wrap it up.
You wrap it up.
I always do.
All right,
You're still talking.
Thanks for hanging out with us again on another episode of the Say the Booth podcast. Until next time.
Excellent.
Each other.